Yo, 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 and hello, and welcome to GameSpeak Podcast. New episodes go up for free feed subscribers every Wednesday in audio format on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, and all of your favorite podcast platforms, as well as in video format on YouTube so you can see us in stunning HD, where we need you to hit subscribe and click that notification bell. We're streaming live every Monday at 7:50 p.m. CST on twitch.tv/GameSpeak Podcast, facebook.com/group/GameSpeak Podcast if you want to catch the show as it happens before anyone else. Be sure to go ahead and join our ever-growing community in the GameSpeak Podcast Discord at dsc.gg/GameSpeak Podcast to hang and talk games, battle and catch Pokemon, talk about anime even, get show updates, find friends to play games with, and so much more. And this show is 3 BFFs bringing you the hottest video games of the week. I'm one of your hosts, Jamel Joffre, alongside Brent Bass and Devin Mayer.
Well, hello.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's been on, guys? It's been a week.
How was the holidays?
Yeah, we had a whole Christmas, a whole New Year.
Yeah, right. A lot of things have happened.
What?
Well,
Yeah. How
feels
was
like
y'all's
I
Christmas? Did
saw
y'all
y'all
get
last year.
It's
I
been
had
a
to-
rough year already.
Is it worse to do that joke after or before? Like,
Way worse before.
I feel
mean,
like after is even worse because then it's like a play on the play of the joke. Like somebody made that joke last year.
you did it! Oh, you did it so bad! It's so bad.
But they were like jokingly, they're like, "See you next year," and I was like, I wish you hadn't have said that. But like, is it worse to do it after? I don't. But yeah,
No, I
guys,
guess you got a point. It is pretty.
2023. Why does it sound like an unpleasant year? Maybe it's just something about 23.
It's just kind of an odd number, you know.
Dang, dude. Why is it showing? I can't. And just to all you guys out there, it's showing that I'm live in GameSpeak Podcast right now. Why? I don't know.
It's always been like that.
Has it always?
For Facebook, yes.
Really? Facebook?
Yes.
Why
Yeah,
do you
Facebook
do this
is
to
weird.
me? Why do you do this to us? But anyways, yeah, back to dad jokes and whatnot. So,
Whoa! Dad jokes.
I just want to say that none of these jokes were made by dads.
actually, that was the big thing about 2023.
Hold up, dog.
Devin's a dad now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about
I'm
to
gonna
drop
need
some
you-
big
No,
news
no,
about
no,
yourself
no,
there
no.
for a
I'm not a
second.
dad. No.
I don't even need that like jokingly.
Yeah.
Not in 2023.
I'm just kidding. Devin's not actually a dad. But he may be.
Oh God.
Who
No.
knows what's in store for
No.
2023?
Devin knows, and it's definitely not one of those things. So
By the end of this year, we could all be dads. No one knows.
I think y'all are way closer.
Only
than
God knows. It's just like you're all dads.
I am.
No. I'm
So
just kidding.
how's everybody's Christmas?
Really good. Did
I
you
saw-
guys get any cool Christmas presents?
Oh yeah, we should talk about Christmas presents. What should we? We didn't even.
We
I'm so
haven't-
lost because we haven't seen each other.
It's been so
It's
long.
been
Yeah.
since right before Christmas.
yeah, it's
Yeah, 'cause
right
we-
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first? Drop your gifts.
Well, I'll go first because I hadn't really gotten any of my Christmas presents yet because I
Yeah.
stayed home because I had a cough and whatnot, like right during Christmas, and I got a lot of family members that are like, could get real fucked up by regular cold.
Yeah.
So I stayed home. I did the right thing.
Okay.
Just play video games.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I hadn't gotten any of my presents yet, or I don't even know what the hell
You
I
gonna
got.
mosey down
I
there
got
next
to
time
meet
you
up
get
with
some time
family at a
off?
later date. Yeah. So just getting mine out of the way. But it was still like a decent Christmas. I still
Nothing
talk
wrong
to
with that,
folks
yeah.
and whatnot. So
nice. So
Okay. Well, let's see.
I see one of your presents.
I treated myself to a Steam Deck, which has been a lot of fun. I'll talk about that
yeah,
later.
Brent's got the deck, dude.
But as far as presents I got from other people, my dad got me a new gun, which is really cool.
Damn,
Very
he said,
nice.
"Stay strapped, son."
I know he did.
Hey,
say
crazy
that.
times, crazy times.
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
call
it's
for
it's just a fun little target gun. It's like
very
it's
cool.
like a cowboy type gun,
Like
you
a
know?
little
It's like
lever
a
action
6-shooter
22.
Yes, exactly. No, it's not like it's like a six
Oh, a little
shooter.
revolver
Yeah,
22? Those
revolver
are fun.
22.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Those are, you go out, go into the pasture,
Ah.
line up some cans,
Ah.
and just shoot. Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah. We used to have a little revolver like that back when I was younger.
Yeah.
That like every
Me too.
every
Actually,
now and
it's
then
kind
we
of a throwback for me because it's like
Hell
I have
yeah.
it exactly
I feel
like
like
it when I was a kid. Like,
get a
You
get
have
a
to
good
name it.
childhood
Like
break.
one of those guns, you have to name it.
yeah, it's definitely kind of an old Betsy type gun.
Oh,
you
okay.
know?
Old Bessie.
Old Betsy.
Old Betsy.
Or
Old
maybe like
Betsy.
Yeah.
Bessie.
or Little Ruth. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Old,
like
old,
Little
fa-
Ruthie.
old faithful.
or
Old
little,
Faithful.
or
yeah.
just Petey. Just
Petey.
grab Petey.
Don't make me pull Petey out on
Petey
you.
the pea shooter.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
Petey the pea shooter. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, because little 22 is just a little pea shooter.
Yeah,
Like,
Petey pea shooter. I like that.
I like.
But hell yeah, that's
and
cool.
then let's see. I got a cool. My sister gave me this 3D printed hand that like sticks out of the wall and it lights up and it like holds your headphones on the hand.
Dope.
You know.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool.
That's badass.
And then yeah, I got this mattress topper that goes across my bed. That's like an inch of like Tempur-Pedic foam, and like my sleep has never been better.
Dude, yeah,
You know
that's
what
That's
I'm
always
what's
saying?
up, dude. That's
Then,
like one of those things that like the older you get, like
the
the
more, you
more
appreciate it.
functional. Yeah, like if I would have got that whenever I was like, a teenager, I'd be like, yo, fuck you. But like as an adult, I'm like, fuck yes.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, it's
please.
honestly like up there. Probably the best gift
Yeah.
I got because I've
Dude.
been sleeping like an angel.
Oh
ever
man,
since
a
then.
a good bed
Dude,
will change your fucking life. Like
Straight up,
when
I've
I
been
got
Oh,
waking
yeah.
up with like less pain and stuff in my back. It's fantastic.
yeah.
you
When I
know?
got my new bed, I didn't know what the fuck to do with myself. I was like, I woke up and I was like, wait, I'm rested. I don't hurt. Like I feel like I can handle this day. Like no, new bed, like a really really comfortable bed will change your fucking
so
life.
good.
Hell yeah.
And it's just better for your health too. Like, old people probs.
Me over here, I got so like we still haven't swapped gifts like in my family. So like I'm waiting on that because like we were supposed to meet up, but everybody got sick, so we were just like,
no, it's really
all right.
been going around. Like
yeah.
a bunch of people at my work got it too. Like
Well,
really?
Now, so I think mine is asthma related. Because the last cold front, it happened exactly when both cold fronts came in.
Poor
Like,
air quality.
It was the same exact day. I walked outside, breathed in really cold air, was like, oh man. And then the next morning, I was like, I had like chest congestion. I looked it up, and there's a thing called cold induced asthma, and that it produced because I never felt sick either times that
Yeah.
these cold fronts came through, but I
maybe you
sounded
got, like,
sick
an
as fuck.
Inhaler or something.
Well, I don't think even an inhaler will clear it up. That's only to clear, like, to open your airways. Yeah,
okay.
it's just an overactive.
It's
immune
just
system.
called that. It's,
just-
like one of those things where like it's just the name, so it's not
I
really.
just figured all asthma could be cured with an inhaler. I just
Or if you've seen like signs, you just have to be held down and say like, "Come on, come on, you can do this. Just breathe, breathe, damn you!" And then like he'll breathe eventually. Yeah,
don't-
that's a scientific.
Signs has definitely taught a lot.
That's how I understand
But-
asthma.
Sorry,
so.
I didn't mean to cut off your stuff, but yeah, I don't think I've been sick, but this whole fucking like coughing up shit for a week is
It's
bullshit.
no bueno,
Yeah.
you know.
So sorry, Jamel, but yeah.
What
you were
you're
s-
cutting off my science here, my doctor.
No, I'm talking about your story about.
Oh
Christmas.
no, okay, no, yeah, I was like, you're good, dude. It's no biggie.
there was
But,
no science spoken on this channel.
Are
today.
you kidding me? No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah. Anyways, so like I
Well-
really didn't get much, and then like family wise, yet we're gonna like meet up here in a week or two, and then once I get my gifts from my family, then I'll talk about it. But and then Hansi sent me Choo Choo Charles, which I'm sorry, Hans, I have not played yet due to the fact that one of my other gifts was a gift card to GameStop. So I got Pokemon Violet.
What?
I just gotta say,
we're gonna have to talk about that in a little bit.
I'm already done with it. Like I've already beat it.
Yeah.
Not done with it. I'm not.
So you're never done.
I'm never.
with it.
Yeah. I'm right now. I'm trying to get through the Area Zero stuff. Like
You're not even.
No, I technically beat it. Like you know what I mean. I beat
He's
like
in the end game.
I'm in the end game stuff. I'm on like I've already beat the League of Extraordinary Pokemon Gentlemen. You know that you beat in every game. The what
The
are they?
gym leaders?
Whatever you
What?
call them, Victory
Final?
Road.
The
Victory. What are the four? The
Elite Four.
The Elite Four. Yeah, I already
I was gonna
beat
say
them.
the final four, but I was like,
Yeah.
that's not right.
There's
Yeah, I already-
quite a bit more
I
after.
beat them, and then I beat what's her face like right after, who's just like, "You're gonna be my rival," and forever. And I'm like, "Yeah, right,"
Yeah.
because I'm about to beat your ass, and I did. And then yeah. So now I'm like in the Area Zero. I'm in the fourth like button that you press or whatever, but I saved it right before we started the.
You got a lot more to do still.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
A
okay.
lot more.
Okay, cool. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping that wasn't it because I finished all the side quest stuff up into that point and like all that stuff, and then
It'll roll credits at some point, and then there's still like an entire game worth of shit to do.
Nice.
Like, you know what I mean? So they keep you going and going and going.
That's what I want. How many Pokemon have you caught so far?
Like 300 or something. I'm not sure.
300.
I'm not 100% sure. It might
Holy
be like
shit.
250 or something.
Damn,
but,
that's a lot. Okay, yeah, I
really
gotta
wanna,
catch
I
up.
really want to
Gotta-
complete
gotta
the
catch 'em all,
Pokédex,
am I
you
right?
know what I mean?
You
Like,
can't you can't
You
catch
gotta
them
have
all.
Scarlet
Yeah.
and Violet.
Yeah.
To,
Or you can trade online with people
Yeah.
and you can get it, which is what I'm gonna do because I'm trying to fill out my decks. Have you got any shinies yet?
no.
Okay, no. So that's so.
That's why I want to fill the decks out.
Yeah.
Because I want to get that shiny charm, the
Yeah.
shinesty charm.
You can
know?
only get the shiny charm after you've caught all 330 Pokemon in the game.
I thought it was 400.
or 400. Sorry,
Yeah.
I meant
Jesus.
you can only get 330 in Violet, but you have to trade to get all 400. But once you
Yeah.
catch all 400, you can get the shiny charm, which will raise your odds because catching a shiny. So you'll see a shiny one in
Like-
every 4,000 Pokemon.
Something like that.
yeah,
But
it's like-
in
it's
my
crazy.
experience, it seems like an even more astronomical number than that. Because I've
Yeah.
encountered way more than 4,000 Pokemon, and I haven't seen a single damn shiny.
Yeah,
But I've got a buddy who caught one right off the jump. You know, it's just a matter of luck. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
you get you a shiny.
What
Well-
shiny was it?
It was the Zanzagoose, I think. The little mongoose looking dude who's got like those stripe down his back.
Oh yeah.
He usually has a yellow stripe, I think, and he had a pink stripe. So
It's like,
kinda-
whoa.
it was pretty
That's
bad.
amazing, dude.
That's the only thing that differs in this game is like just the like the
Accent
coloration.
color?
Yeah, there's no like, and I mean that in the way of like while you're walking around, like you won't see like sparkles around them or anything like that.
But you will see the different color.
You
for
will see the
sure.
different color,
I
but
actually
that's
really
it.
like that about this because if you're a shiny hunter, you don't have to just go
Waste
into
your
encounter
time.
after encounter,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Mhm.
and you can do quick battles by like sending your Pokemon out to like fight Pokemon.
Let them fight, yeah.
It's pretty sick. I just let him beat the shit out of them. You
Oh,
know?
yeah. Yeah, my team, like, by the time I went out and did all the side quest shit first, except for the team star or whatever, because you don't get much for it. You get TMs or whatever, and I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not fucking wasting my time with
Yeah,
this.
that
I'll
was
come
the
back
last
after I'm
thing I did,
overpowered.
too, yeah.
Yeah, and so I went and got all of the Titan Pokemon.
Those are
Then-
great because once you can jump over rivers and shit.
fly,
yeah,
yeah.
Every one of those feels rewarding as fuck. You know.
Yeah,
Wait, which one do you have? And y'all
We
have
both
this-
have Violet, I think.
yeah. My
You
boy
done
Breezy's
goofed.
got Scarlet though.
Oh, okay.
So, but he also like completed his Pokemon or his Pokedex in X and Y. So he or like the last 3 games. I'm like, you're insane, bro. And so like he transfers his stuff over, kind of like cheats it. Like, so once he beats the game, he's gonna like transfer his stuff over from there, and he'll have like basically almost everything. And then it'll be easy for me to trade with him to get all the things I can't get
Yeah.
in mine. So that's the goal. And then I'll trade them with you if you're not already trading with Breezy. So but anyways, yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Pokemon trafficking.
Basically, yes. It's not illegal in Pokemon to catch your friends in a ball and then use them for battling.
Shuffle them around between people
Yeah.
for completion.
Yeah, and but there is some dignity to it because once you nickname a Pokemon and you trade it, it will always have to keep that nickname. You can't just take away its name. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
nickname every Pokemon? I hardly nicknamed any Pokemon. back
I
in the day.
only nicknamed my starter Pokemon for this one just because I was like, fuck it, whatever. He looked really stupid, so I named him
Yeah,
Dum Dum.
yeah,
His name-
if I did nickname any Pokemon, it was my starter, and that was it. Like,
Yeah,
hardly,
same.
hardly ever nicknamed a Pokemon after that.
Yeah, I don't like to nickname them.
Yeah.
Because in the show,
then you
they
forget the
didn't
name.
nickname them, you know what I mean?
Some of
So
them do.
it's like-
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for the most part.
It was-
Even Meowth was just Meowth, and he was, like, part of the fucking crew, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Pikachu
Oh,
was
yeah.
just Pikachu. Like, all the
Yeah,
important ones
all the
were,
main
like,
ones. Yeah, but
you know?
there were characters that did name
A lot
their-
of like gym.
their-
I remember a lot of gym leaders having names for theirs too.
Yeah.
Like in the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well.
Yeah,
What's
not in the. I don't think it would ever show like in the game a nickname. Like
Oh no, I think somebody just sent me a thing. Oh, okay. I was worried there for a second. I thought somebody was saying like, "Oh, you guys aren't live anymore," but we're totally live. We're good. Okay, scared the shit out of
I'm
me.
very much alive right now.
I'm not. No, but yeah. So,
Alive
anyways.
physically, dead inside.
I'm loving the game though. By the way, like I feel like I know Brent had some sour thoughts on parts of it, but like I feel like just personally.
I've been pretty openly happy with
No,
it.
no, no. I meant like on like the like whatchamacallit.
The graphics
The
were
graphic.
bad at first, but
They're still pretty bad.
They've done some patches recently that have actually improved it a lot. Like it's a lot better than it was at launch.
I do think it kind of plays into its charm that it almost feels like you're playing Super Mario 64. Like, not gonna lie, like it feels like an N64 game, but open world. Like whenever it comes to just how it looks and the textures and stuff, like it's pretty fucking bad. Like you will
Yeah,
see
I saw
somebody.
some screenshots that you sent to the group text.
Yeah, you'll see like a building like maybe 20 feet away, and like it'll look like Play-Doh, you know, and then like you get a little bit closer and it still looks like Play-Doh, but a little bit better. And like you know what it's meant to look like, you know, but the world is charming. So
I'll tell you my biggest issue with the game,
is the frame rate.
and it's silly. No, not at all. I don't even mind the choppy frame rate. I can deal with it. My biggest problem with the whole game is that you can't enter most buildings. Like the shops are just like menus. You know what I mean? Like I want to go inside of a Pokemart. You know, I don't want the Pokemart Center and the Pokemart and the fucking the whatever the fuck else all to be bundled into one, and where it's outside and you just stop through on your little bike. It's like, you know, that's convenient, but like
It's very convenient. Let's be real.
Drive-thrus.
It's super convenient. Like instead of having to go in and then the screen fades black and then you go like I know that's why they did it, because if the certain places that you can go into, the loading is it's absurd. You know, it's out there. Like I've had a loading screen going for almost 30 seconds before in this game, and I'm like, bro, come on. But it's few and far between to get those screens.
Yeah.
Not 30 seconds.
No, I mean I feel you, but it's like at the same
Dude, that's
time.
a lot. Like to like in like whenever you're playing this open world game and
Yeah, and you're trying to
you
get
gotta
in and
catch
get
shit
out.
and like and like if you had to go to the Pokemart, like, you know, and then walk in and wait 30 seconds every time, like that would be absurd, dude. That'd be horrible.
I just wish it was an option. You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
I get
mean?
you,
Like,
I get you.
You don't have to do it. Like maybe
Maybe turn it on.
Throw some museums in there that you can go in that are like, you know, there's like a fossil you can find, some kind of. There's nothing. It's just big, empty fucking towns with no soul. You know what I mean? But I mean,
Yeah.
and it sounds like I'm dogging on the game, but it's really a lot of fun. Like the game itself is great.
Oh, for sure.
It's a blast to play. I just wish the towns felt more alive, because that's one of the big draws of like the original Pokemon games. You know, is like how the towns had their own vibe to them, and like they were all kind of like little buildings and like people you could
And go
talk to.
explore.
You know, like the Fisher guy who would give you the rod, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, it's like there's like barely any of that. Like there's one dude you meet that like gives you the flame armor for your cellular ridge or whatever, and he's pretty much the only like dude I found like that that's like off doing his own thing with some kind of cool little nifty thing. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and like just you know, and that's not really spoiler. It's just kind of like changing. Basically, the game mechanics are different because you don't find. I mean, there's no HMs. It's everything you do with flying. You know, cutting through things. There's no cutting through things. You don't have to worry about that. But like flying, swimming, or surf. Sorry, you don't even fuck with that. Basically, you get
You do, but it's like totally different.
yeah,
You know what I
completely
mean?
different. You get your what do they call them? Hiberia Mystiques or
Oh,
something.
yeah, you give them like you give Herba Mysticas. or
Herba
whatever.
Mysticas.
I
That's
don't
what
know,
it is.
You feed it to
Which
your,
is HM Mystica, but like to basically you go out and you find these Titan Pokemon.
You're
Wait a
blowing
minute.
my mind right now, dude.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you go.
Wait, was it the HMs or the TMs that was like cut and everything?
Yeah, HMs.
HMs.
It was
HMs is
HMs?
the main.
Yeah,
TMs
okay.
are just like
Hidden
random
moves, yeah.
Hidden
bullshit.
root. That's right.
Trainer. Wait, what is?
So you mean you don't have to learn cut to get past a Sudowoodo anymore? Like,
No. Once you start the game, you can literally get anywhere without it. Technically,
There are certain
There's
rivers
certain
you
areas
can't
you
get
can-
across and things, but like if you're creative enough,
you can find a way.
Yeah, I was like jumping off the top of mountains and like flying across the fucking map. Like
Mhm.
I got to areas I shouldn't have been at early in the game. You know what I mean? Like
That's fun.
But even when you do, you're not really catching or fighting Pokemon. Like if you go to a place where you shouldn't be, good luck.
yeah,
You get stomped.
Hey.
You'll
I
get
beat
stomped.
one gym leader that was like 10 or 20 levels ahead of me because I had like all
His
type
weaknesses.
differences,
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
it kind of set the whole dynamic of the game off different. Like I ended up having to double back because I went on to the next gym and I got just smushed, you know what I mean? So I doubled back and like started at the beginning and then went the opposite way. And I think it's the way it wanted me to go. But by this point, I was so fucking strong. I was just like one-shotting every gym with like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
weakest Pokemon, like,
That's exactly what I did. I beat the first 4 like legitimately. First 4 or 5 actually legitimately. And then once I went and at that point I was like, okay, I'm gonna go off and do all the Titan stuff and did all that. And then like once I beat like all the Titan stuff and then this dude wanted to battle, like your bro for some reason is just like, oh yeah, I gotta see how strong I am. I'm like, okay, why are you taking it out on me though? Like you say, I get like, I'm
That's what
pretty
gym
good.
leaders are for, you jackass.
Yeah, why are you fighting me though? And that was the only time I lost an actual battle in the game. Literally, like it's kind of easy. The game's super easy, but it's fun and it's magical and it's Pokemon. Anyways, I don't want to stay on there for too.
Well, one more thing.
Oh, yeah.
Did you play any multiplayer on it yet?
No, I haven't.
That's a lot of fun. Everybody I work with has that game, and we all bring it to work with us, and we're all like line cooks, right? So we all have our switches set up in different parts of the kitchen, and like we're all in the same world together, riding the little Pokemon bikes around. So like one of us will be in a battle, and everybody else is just like popping wheelies through the middle of the battle.
Are you using the local thing or are you doing
Yeah, we
Wi-Fi?
just do the local thing.
Yeah.
You know, we all hook up and like go do raids and stuff together.
Nice.
It's a lot of fun.
That's funny.
You know.
That's really cool.
Well, did y'all have good New Year's? Did y'all do
Yeah,
anything
I
special
had a
for
great
New Year's?
We got some fireworks and a little champagne, and we went and
Hell
popped
yeah.
them off. Had a nice little night.
Yeah.
Let's see, my New Year's was a lot more exciting than my Christmas.
What'd you
I
do
went
on New
I went up to
Year's?
Dallas and went to a hockey game.
Oh, that's
yeah,
fun.
Dallas Stars game on New Year's. That shit was.
That
yeah.
sounds fun.
Everybody was pretty turned up for it. It
I
was a good
bet.
game, and then we went to we went to a bar afterwards. So
Was
it
there
a
any
good
sweet
time.
hockey fights?
No, because the team that they were playing, like everybody knew that the Stars were gonna win, and it wasn't a rivalry or anything. So like on games like that, like
Hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and let
We're
you
gonna-
win this
we're
one.
gonna whip your asses, but yeah, well they're gonna. It's like a thing where like if the team is like way better than the other team, if you try like fighting people, it's just shitty sportsmanship.
Yeah, I
kinda
guess
deal.
so.
Yeah, it wasn't a rivalry.
I don't
and
know
it was-
if I suck.
Hockey. You
Yeah,
know?
if I suck, I'm fighting.
Look, I mean, if there was a reason to
I'm
fight,
gonna
they
give
would have.
people a reason to watch.
Unless it's a rivalry, like a lot of times they're gonna be pretty chill about it. Like
Yeah.
unless somebody does a cheap shot, then yeah, they're getting their ass kicked.
No,
but
that's real.
Yeah.
and then the day before that,
That's all I care about. Look, bro, like
cheap shot.
yeah, cheap shot.
like you hit the goalie,
I'd be the
there's a
worst
fight.
hockey
Like,
fan, bro. Yeah.
Me too.
Fucking-
Grab a stick and twist it.
The old dick twist.
But the day before that, I was up in Dallas and just had time to kill. So I looked up like nerdy shit to do in Dallas, and I found this anime store, and it was freaking. They had like very tall ceilings, and from the floor all the way up to the ceiling, it was just anime shit.
Did you get anything cool?
I got a Gundam kit. My first ever little Gundam kit that you like build, like
Oh,
it's
that's
straight
sick.
from Japan, comes in all the little like,
How
like
big
you have
is
to
the
cut out the piece.
Gundam that you made?
He's like, I think it was like a 6-inch figure.
Okay.
But it's pretty. It had a lot of fucking pieces, like at least 200 or like 100 to 200, and you got to put them all together, but it all pops together. You just got to cut it out. But it was really cool. And
Nice.
and they, for spending like a certain amount at this anime store, they gave me a bag of flavored Kit Kats, Japanese flavored Kit Kats.
Hell
They're not
yeah.
Japanese flavor. They're peach.
Japanese.
They were peach Kit Kats, and
Were they good?
they weren't bad. I'm not a big peach flavored guy, but it tasted like those like strawberry wafer things.
Uh huh.
It was like that,
But like peach.
but like peach and covered in peach chocolate.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
they weren't bad.
That sounds great.
Yeah, if you like peach, you'd like them.
I like Kit Kats and I like
Kit
peaches.
Kats are dope.
So
Yeah. Apparently, there's a bunch of different flavored Kit Kats.
really.
Yeah, we're missing out. We just got the regular and the vanilla over here, or at
We
least
need
that's
to
all
up
I've
our
ever
Kit
seen.
Kat game for sure.
Apparently, there's mint Kit Kats. I think somewhere around here.
I don't know how I
Yeah.
feel about that.
Yeah.
I know that there's like I've been seeing some crazy Kit Kats in the stores. There's like a blueberry muffin Kit Kat that's been going
Ooh.
around. Have you seen that?
I would.
That's pretty
really
cool.
Like that. I love
It
blueberry.
looks kind of good.
Yeah, but we're still like, I think like whenever it is
I'm
that
sorry.
oh no I can never tell if that's like, oh, like just because our technical difficulties, I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
God.
I'm like, well, the podcast just shut down.
dead.
I hear a noise, I'm like, yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, like it's,
Goes to the word.
yeah, I just assume like my computer exploded and like or something along those lines, like internally, not like so, no, but yeah, I was about to say no, like our Kit Kat game is just thwacked whenever it comes to like just if you compare it, like in comparison. But Kit Kats are always top notch.
I bet
like,
our M&M game is way sicker than everybody else's though. We got lots
Oh, yeah.
of
We got
different
that pretzel
M&Ms. We
M&Ms,
got those
dude.
like crunchy cookie M&Ms, the fucking caramel M&Ms. We
I
got
don't know.
crazy M&Ms, dog. We got a lot of M&Ms.
I don't
true.
know what M&Ms are like in other countries. So I don't
I mean,
know.
I'm just assuming we're winning the M&M race right now.
There are a bunch of different M&Ms as to like when we were a kid.
Have y'all ever had the Brookie like Oreos or whatever,
Yes,
where it's like
dude.
brownie Oreo?
They're so fucking
Oh
good.
my gosh,
No, I have not.
they're so hard to find, but they're so fucking good.
They're
I think I
really
saw
good.
them at your house one
Here,
time.
yeah.
But they were already done.
I can't
Like,
find them anymore. They don't. It's like I
Might
can't
have been
find
a
them.
limited edition thing, you know.
Apparently, you can order. I don't know why I saw this fucking ad today for custom Oreos. So
Because they're
order them from Oreo.
Custom Oreos.
Yeah. So I imagine you could get the Brookie. I don't know.
imagine the like.
the lengths that you go to for a fucking
Yeah.
dessert snack.
I'm telling you that like Oreo's got some dumb ones though. They got like Kool-Aid, like just like cherry Kool-Aid flavor.
What?
I'm like,
What?
no, I'm
What?
good,
with
bro. I
with
don't
like
need
the
that.
chocolate
No,
cookie
yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, like the
And it's
chocolate
like-
cookie with a red like
filling.
filling. Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. Problems,
No,
man.
that's unacceptable.
The lot of them should be
I don't-
taken out back.
That's
No, I'm
like-
just kidding.
That's like the
Don't kill
fucking.
it, but-
That's like the fucking fruitcake Mountain Dew. Like, come on.
yeah.
I actually no, hold up. No, that's way worse than the fruitcake Mountain Dew, dude.
Yeah,
Like
No.
significantly worse.
Not way worse, but I
I'd
can
say
agree
same
to
level.
slightly worse.
The fruitcake Mountain Dew has an appeal to it. It's like
What?
a fizzy apple cider tasting
Did
delicious.
you try it?
Yeah, I've had it several
Wait,
times.
did we talk about this?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
Did
didn't
we
know that
talk-
you said that you had
Yeah,
it.
I don't
just
remember you
thought
saying
were
you
talking
tried it.
Shit on it.
No,
I was
no.
talking shit about it because I saw it like at a fucking Dollar General.
We got
and all that.
up a case of it as a joke at work, and I drank like half the case. It's pretty good.
Okay. All
What
right.
the fuck? All right.
It tastes like fizzy apple cider, is what it.
That's
tastes
not
like.
bad then. I guess.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Next time I stop by a Dollar General, I'll try it because they're still selling them.
They're probably on sale. They're probably a great deal. Probably get it
Yeah, 'cause it's not-
50% off now. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's move on. What's everybody been playing?
been
Besides Pokemon.
I've been playing some things. Been playing some things.
I've
and
been
things.
playing a lot of things as
I haven't been
well.
playing that many things, but I've been playing some things.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
go-
what
I'll
are
go-
those
yeah, I'll
things?
go with
Yeah,
my
you
things.
guys go ahead and start it off. What do you
Everybody out there, guess what Devin's been playing? Just guess it.
Some things.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
some
that's
things.
it. That's it.
Yeah,
All
something
right.
to do.
Anyways, we just move on. No.
So shout out to our boy Hans. He also got me a game for Christmas, and it was After the Fall VR.
Oh,
Which is a lot of
it
fun.
Good?
It's I got to give that game. So it's only a couple different maps. It's not really so much a story as it is just making runs
It's
through
like
like
Left
these
4
areas.
Dead, right?
In a way, yeah, it's very Left 4 Dead-esque. But where they really shine is like fight the zombies and like the animations and like fighting the zombies and whatnot.
That's fun.
It's
with
very
that.
locational damage and stuff. So the zombie fighting looks really good. There's hordes that come out, like pretty dense hordes. It's a lot of fun. The game did get kind of half-ass ruined in like multiplayer wise because there's a broken shotgun that everybody has shared with everybody. And it's it's an auto shotty, and people can just plow through everything.
Oh, that's lame.
I refused to take one when somebody offered it to me when I played some online. So now I'm just kind of running solo for the most part.
I'll play with you, and we'll just not do auto
Do you have it?
shotties. No, I mean I'll get it though. Shit.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be fun.
I was
if you
thinking
just
I
did
was
that.
actually
It
thinking
takes
about
the challenge out of it completely.
I was
And
thinking about waiting until I get my PSVR 2 because it's supposed to be upgraded for PSVR 2. I saw that if you have the PlayStation version, it'll be upgraded to the PSVR 2
Okay.
version. I don't know.
I don't know. But it's a very shiny game. It looks really good.
Shiny, like it's literally
graphics.
shiny.
No. Very
Okay,
shiny. Like,
sometimes you see those VR games that
Yeah.
are you're like everything's just sparkling.
or
you
like
know?
like super smooth and
Yeah.
reflective. Yeah. No. Like this is really shiny, as in like their graphics. They spend a good time on their graphics.
I love that.
So it's a very good looking game.
Is it still $40 or is it
No, it was on sale. And it will be on sale till the 5th.
cool?
Because the Steam winter
Yeah, I'll scoop that up.
The Steam Winter Sale is going on.
Will Hans want to play it? We could do 4
Well, Hans doesn't have VR.
Oh, okay.
He saw it was on sale and,
Oh,
gift.
that's
Yeah.
cool of
So
him.
shout out to Hans. Appreciate you, man.
Just a gifting homie, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely play with you. I think that'd be fun.
But it's and then like you have to like go through and you unlock the weapons and you can like customize them with different attachments and stuff out of weapon bay. Like
If I get the
It's-
Quest version, will I be able to like cross-play with the PC version?
I don't know.
Or
I
will
got-
I
I
have
have-
to play on the PC version.
I have Steam, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Star _ 1075 over on Twitch. He says, or she, I don't know. What is each of your favorite games? Sorry,
That's a tough.
yeah, that's
we
a-
haven't been asked that question in a minute.
random throwing it. Yeah, I feel like it's changed like I don't want to give like the same old. No matter what, I think I'm always gonna have a favorite game, and that's Conker's Bad Fur Day. But outside of that, like favorite game. What's your favorite game? Just
Well, I'm with you. Like, my favorite game overall of all time is probably Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars. You know what I mean? But if I'm just going to exclude that just to, like, leave out my generic answer,
yeah.
I think recently, after replaying it for the second time, I really think The Last of Us 2 might be my favorite game. Like, it was a really, really good experience both times I played through it. And most of the time, I just, like, the second playthrough, I find all the flaws in a game, and I'm not as into it, you know? But, like, Last of Us 2 had me just as engaged the second playthrough as it did the first playthrough. Maybe even more so, you know? Because you really know what's going on, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's really, really a good game, you know? Like, just all around. Everything it tries to do, it succeeds in. And it's, like, graphically holds up, like... It's better looking than like half the new PS5 games coming out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just
it's
an
a
incredible
really good
game. Like, I don't know.
man. I don't know. I was thinking back on like just all the games that I've played consistently for like 10 plus years, and the ones that come to mind is like GTA. I played consistently for over 10 years. COD, and then I haven't played this in several years, but RuneScape back in the day. I played that for damn near my whole fucking like life up until probably like 4 years ago is the last time I actually played it.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think
Like, but I
okay.
gotta say Call of Duty too, because like I've played COD for literally like 15 years.
that makes
Holy
sense.
shit.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like, if I'm just looking at games from like the viewpoint of like how much like longevity and like enjoyment have I gotten out of these games, I think the two games that have given me the most like fun for the longest time and continue to be games that I play every day regularly are the UFC 4 game and Hades. Like I've probably logged like hundreds of hours into both of those games. You know what I mean? Like
Nice.
I gotta give a special shout out to No Man's Sky too, because that was a game that I dreamed of playing as a kid, like just the freedom of exploration and going from planet to planet.
Yeah.
That was a game I dreamed of as a kid, and then it finally got here. It took a long time to get to acceptable, but yeah, No Man's Sky 2 is definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, and not to. I guess Elden Ring. Honestly, Elden Ring is probably my favorite of all time.
Elden Ring is a great game.
Yeah,
like I said earlier, I don't usually play through games multiple times. I played Elden Ring front to back 3 times in a row. Like that's how much I fucking love that game. Like and it was so good, and I had a different experience each time. Like my first playthrough, I didn't even use magic. Like there's just so much to the game. Like I don't know.
Yeah, and sorry, because we kind of have like a like. We don't want to get too caught up on just going into all that stuff, but yeah, definitely all those things. And yeah, I played Dying Light. Basically,
the first Dying Light, I'll give it like a solid 8.5 out of 10 if you wanted a 10 out of 10 system. Dying Light 2 was not my favorite, but that's because
the first Dying Light,
the first Dying Light is awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I really, really enjoyed the first Dying Light.
I'm sure
game.
it's on sale. Pick it
you
up.
can probably get it for like $5 right now on Steam or pretty much any platform.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd definitely give
And
Dying
Dying
Light.
Light's cool because if you have it for the new consoles like PS5 or the new Xboxes, it's like enhanced with like all kinds of cool like graphics enhancements. Like it's got like 4K or whatever,
yeah,
So-
it looks decent. It
Looks
holds up.
great, yeah.
But yeah, that was star_1075 asking that. So, but rated
But,
out of a 10, or rated out of 10, I'd give it a 8 or 9. The first one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one 8 or 9 for sure. And it's a huge open world.
My
with
biggest
lots
problem
of
with the
DLC.
second one is they took the guns out,
Yeah,
And it's
definitely.
Like the guns were like an important dynamic in the game, I don't know.
The second one I give a good 7 or 8, and mainly just because it's fun. Like it's just one of those things where it's really just a fun experience if you want to go and find like secrets. Like that's one of my things is like I really do enjoy Easter eggs and all these secrets that you can find in games. And
I wish I had it on PC instead of PS5 because I think I would be compelled to try to play through it if I could play it on my Steam Deck, but I just don't fucking want to.
Yeah. I wish there was a way you could just be like share a game, like where you could be like, hey, here, play mine, but you can't do that anymore because it's all
No.
digital. So, but
So speaking of one of your favorite games of all time, Elden Ring, I've also been doing another run of Elden Ring with a completely opposite character of what I ran through with the first time because I was like a Dex magic build. Now I'm doing strength, faith, and swinging a big old stick.
Hell yeah.
But I'm having a hard time with fucking Radon because of that, though.
Bro, I've come up with the most
really?
ultimate fucking Elden Ring character that's basically just invincible in every situation. Like
This
fucking-
one's definitely got a fallback nice little thing to help me along the way where the weapon that I'm using, I use this move called Holy Strike, and it gives me a good bit of health if I'm really in a pinch.
Oh, that's dope.
But I try to stick to just swinging a big ass stick. It's like the Great Stars, I think.
I've got 2 weapons,
giant
and
mace.
they're both great swords. One of them's like a big great sword, and the other one's like the even bigger great swords. You know, how, like there's the gigantic fucking great swords
Like the
that
grafted
drag on the
sword.
fucking ground and shit.
Yeah.
I got one that's like a curly Q giant great sword, and it does this like double slash move that just like completely melts fucking bosses and basically anything in front of it. Like you can stand behind like fucking a boss and just go. And it just like their whole health bar goes just like
Just like-
and then I've got like if
Big
that
ass.
doesn't work, if that move is too slow because on some bosses like Melania or somebody like it'll be too slow, you know
Yeah, the
what I mean?
charge up is too slow.
So I've got this other sword that's a little bit faster, and it's the sword like when you beat the game, right? Like you beat the Elden Beast or whatever. You take when you start a new game plus, you can take the Elden Beast's fucking like soul to the like finger guy, and he can make you a sword out of it. And that sword is the fucking shit, dude.
Oh shit.
It is the best sword
think
in
I've
the
ever seen that
fucking
sword.
game. Like it's left trigger attack shoots like this wave of like energy that just like kills everything.
Oh, I've seen that one. It's like an orangish, like yellow wave of energy that comes
Yes.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Bro,
shit's
it
like.
just melts everything. You can kill like 20 enemies at once with it. It takes a second.
Well, yeah,
to,
you
like,
beat the game. You ought to get a weapon like that.
It's so fucking sick. So it's like I alternate between that for like smaller enemies, and then I bust out my big sword for the fucking bigger enemies, and like my dude is basically unstoppable. Like fucking between that, and then I've got like the Mimic Tear and like all kinds of shit.
yeah.
Like you just can't fuck with my dude, especially if you get two of those running around and we're both just shooting the fucking waves of light all over the fucking place. I love that game. It's the only game that gets easier as you play it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it starts out really fucking hard, and then the more you understand the game and the better you get at it, and it just gets easier and easier until the point where you're just, like, completely just wrecking everything you come across.
It's also one of those games that, like, even if you didn't, like, level yourself up and shit, like, you could still be really good at it. You know, like,
totally.
Just, like, right off the bat. Like, if you were to start a fresh game, like, from, like, probably what you did, what you were saying. Did you start fresh?
Fresh,
like,
yeah.
at the beginning? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, tell me you weren't better, like, way better,
Way
just
better.
right off the bat,
Yeah,
even with
and
nothing.
I also had a lot more confidence, too, because when
Yeah.
I first started Elden Ring, that was my first really, I was like, all right, I'm going to fucking play this with a Soulsborne. Or a Souls
Yeah.
You should play Sekiro next. I'm telling you, it's seriously their best.
It's hard to go back to like linear stuff. I don't know why. Like not
it's not
linear
that.
games in general, or
It's
like
not
for me.
that linear,
For me
you know what I mean?
specifically.
Like Sekiro is, in my opinion, their best game. Like fucking, just because the way they have the game set up, you have to truly master the one weapon they give you, and it's like, I don't know, man.
I think that's what makes me sad about it. Is like
it's so rewarding.
not having like
They're-
the ability to just like choose, like like flip between things. Like I like going between like my Wolverine
You
claws,
still
like
have,
with my Dex build.
Your prosthetic weapons are like like you have all kinds of different things you can like use as weapons. You know what I mean? Like, and you get them as you play the game. You know, it's such a good game.
It is a good game.
If I
telling
can catch
you,
it on a dirty sale, I'll try it.
It's for sure, in my opinion, the best fucking Soulsborne game.
So-
Like,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna finish out my list real quick. So another game that I played was Requisition VR, which is it's a VR zombie game. And have you ever seen any clips of people making these ridiculous weapons out of like multiple boards and stuff and hitting
no.
So it's got this crafting system that is, granted, it's pretty fucking jank, but it's kind of fun in its own little way. Where they really fall through though is their zombies, and zombie animation is super jank. But the weapon crafting and everything is a really good idea, and I wish that they would just clean up or like polish up there. It's like a really small studio, so I mean, I can't. The way their mechanics are cool. The game just needs some polish, but it's a really cool premise of being able. You can set traps. You can literally take
That's fun.
you take like a board and a knife and some other like I forget what exactly it is, but it just like material. And you can build a trap and leave it there and set it for a zombie.
That's cool.
Or you can I took like a bat and I taped a freaking a katana to it. Like I had that as a weapon. People have taped like board to board to board to board and just had this long stick that they're swinging around in this one video I saw, which made me interested in it. And it's on sale for like $5 or something or $10 like
That's
that.
fun.
So I picked it up just to try it. And then I got it back into Red Dead.
Okay,
Yeah,
Red Dead
I want
2.
to take another stroll through Red Dead
I was thinking
Redemption
about
2.
doing a little Red Dead on the Steam Deck and seeing how it holds up, but
That'd be dope.
my only problem is I own it on the Epic Store, so I'd have to like figure out a way to boot up the Epic Store on the Steam Deck, and I know it's possible. I've seen videos of it being done.
But you might have to have the partition. You might have to partition your hard drive for the other operating system to do that.
I don't think so. I think there's a way to
No?
do it without doing that, and I hope I'm right. I don't know.
I'm about to say if there's not, I wouldn't fuck
I'm
with
not
it.
doing
Yeah.
a new OS on there for sure.
Yeah.
Anything I can't do on Linux, I'm just gonna fucking not do. You know what I mean?
I hadn't played Red
I'm
Dead
just gonna
since I got my
not.
new graphics card, and so I wanted to like crank it up and see what it looked like in 4K Ultra and whatnot, and it's beautiful.
Oh, I bet it is. My graphics card can't handle 4K on Red Dead. Like I go into the low 20s and shit, and it's
Yeah.
just not.
Well, I'm running it. Yeah,
Acceptable.
it's running fine. Okay, it's 60. I think any more than that though, I'd get some screen tearing, but But yeah, that's
I
all
really
I've been
want to play
playing.
it on the small screen though. You know, I
It'd be
think
dope, man. That'd be a
that-
great game to
It would
play.
be the perfect game for on the go. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 4 a lot lately. Weirdly enough, I don't know
On
why.
your Steam Deck?
Yeah, I downloaded it on there just because it was like a small file. It was like 8 gigabytes, and I was like, I want to have a bunch of options when I'm on the go. You know what I mean?
GTA 4 was good. I liked the ragdoll physics in it and
It's
stuff.
pretty
And like the
fucking
fighting, the fighting was good in that one. I remember the driving, how you could like bust through your fucking
It
windshield.
feels great on the deck. Like it feels like it plays really well.
On
you
the
know?
deck.
On the deck. You know what I mean? But yeah.
But hell
What have you been playing,
yeah.
Jamel?
Jamel.
Oh yeah.
Why do
Wait,
you look
you?
so perplexed?
I can
don't-
go if you
Oh
want.
no,
It
I was
doesn't
just
matter.
looking perplexed because I was like, didn't I already go? No, but I didn't.
No.
Okay.
Well, you
all right.
talked about Pokemon for a while.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what threw it off. But yeah, obviously I've been playing Pokemon like a lot, and for some reason this has been last week has been like this Switch I guess throwback for me. I've been hopping back on Switch, but only because I was forced to outside of Pokemon, and I was playing Diablo 3. And I was forced to do this because I lost power whenever the weather got cold.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and luckily, like only this building, and I don't mean this apartment complex. I mean
Like this
just
building
this
specifically.
building and
That
this
sucks.
apartment complex.
How did
lost
that even
power.
happen?
I don't know. Like the
How's it-
transformer outside apparently just was like, fuck it.
Well, that one transformer doesn't supply just this build.
No, it does. Yeah, that little green thing. That's
Oh,
out
you're
there.
talking. Oh, okay. You're talking about the bill. Okay, and like the one sitting on. I thought you were talking about on the pole. I was like,
Yeah, you know that little green thing that sometimes like you look at and you're like,
used to hang out at as kids. and
yeah,
shit.
you would
Yeah.
just sit
Uh-huh.
on it and you just like, hey, I'm gonna just hang out on this
So
thing.
that froze.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it had anything to do with the cold or if it just gave out. But
weird.
but anyways, yeah. So that thing went out, and so we didn't have power for all Christmas Eve and like the day before, basically.
Damn.
And so we stayed the night at my sister's, which was cool. But you know, like I couldn't be on my PC. I couldn't be playing Warzone like I have played a lot of. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll just bust out my Switch. And it wasn't Christmas yet, so I didn't have any gifts or anything. I didn't have other games yet, and those would probably be on my PC. But yeah, I played a lot of Diablo 3, like a ridiculous amount of Diablo 3. I think I got to like what's it, like the part 3 or whatever. Like, you know how it's in like different segments. I forget.
I've
what it's-
actually never played the Diablo series.
what?
Yeah, I haven't played a. I plan on playing Diablo 4 though.
Yes, just wait till 4.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't
Dude,
like Diablo 3 when it first came out, but now, hey, I like Diablo 3. It's fun.
If you like Diablo 3, you should play Warhammer Chaos Bane. It's like literally just Diablo 3 2. Like
Really?
It's fucking exactly the same game.
Is
Like,
it good though?
Yeah, it's great. It's really, really good. Like the
Okay.
level up system is exactly like Diablo 3, like how you level up and you get a power and then you can pick the power and you blah blah blah. It's just like a different skin of the same fucking game. Like and it's really good.
Oh, wow.
I attempted to play Dark Tide.
Dark Tide.
Off again. It's supposed to be like a big like monster shooter or
Hmm.
horde shooter.
Was it good?
I didn't get to play it. It took forever to load. I got sidetracked, went and did something else. I'm gonna try to play it again this week, but I'm not waiting. Like I literally waited for a good 5 minutes, and it never loaded. And I don't know. It might have gotten hung up on the installation or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But got distracted, played something else.
I feel like Diablo 4 is really gonna be something that kind of pulls us all in. Like I feel like we're all probably gonna play a lot of Diablo 4. I don't know why.
No,
But
I
I-
probably am.
Yeah, I don't.
If it's
I
good,
don't
yeah.
know
I mean,
why.
and I like the premise of Diablo 3. I never looked at Diablo 3 until like maybe like a year ago, but then we already knew that Diablo 4 is coming in a while. So I like the look of it because I like the top down like looter, like the
Yeah.
dungeon crawler looter.
I feel like it'd be a
Like-
good game for on the go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
on the deck.
the-
But
Go
I'm
on
definitely
the
definitely gonna try it.
Yeah, everything that's on the deck is
Deckified.
probably gonna be good. But
What
anyways,
else, Janelle? Did you play
that
anything?
was basically it. Yeah, like I don't want to take up too much of this because like I really haven't played too many games besides Warzone. Obviously, I played a lot of Warzone too. By the way, anyways, Brent,
All right,
Yeah,
let's
you do your
see.
thing.
I played a little bit more High on Life. I still haven't beaten it.
I saw a weird video from it. I kind of like given up on playing it because just not that into the gameplay mechanics, I guess.
Yeah.
But the story's fun and it's funny, but I got all I was gonna get out of it. I think maybe I'll go back to it later. But I saw this thing that was really funny to me. There's like just this random clip on like I guess it was a TikTok or maybe like a short like on YouTube. You can never really tell with Facebook because Facebook just pulls it from everywhere. But on their little like fast things.
Yeah.
But basically it was like they get to this planet or place and there's like this dude taking a shit. Like, have you got to this part?
I don't know.
No.
And like his buddy wants to take this shit to the face, you know. So like it's
What?
like this. I don't know. I don't know.
Did
but
you get to this part in the game?
No, I never got to this part. So I'm like, maybe it's like just a thing. It's like an Easter egg or something.
yeah.
But anyway, so like the
What?
guy's like, he's like, oh yeah, man, I've been waiting for this forever, bro. And he's like, hey, I've been building it up for some time. And like they have like this crazy contraption. It's like a bunch of tunnels and all this stuff. And the dude's sitting up at the top. He's like, it's coming, bro. It's coming. And like,
Oh
so
my
like
God.
he finally like lets it go. And so like his buddy like runs all the way down to the bottom. He's like sitting here and like obviously your gun is just like your Morty gun. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't really want to see this, you know? Like so it's just ridiculous. And so like it took like about like a good 3 minutes of me just sitting here watching this, trying to wait for this to finally happen. And it does happen. The dude shits in the dude's face. Yeah.
That's honestly the best part about that game is just the random
my
encounters
God.
like that. I had one.
That's-
Have y'all seen the guy that asked you to watch his bike for him?
No.
There's this dude in the city. He's like, you like come across this guy and he's like standing there. He's like, yeah, man, this bike, it's really great. He's like, hey, man, can you just watch this bike for me for a second? I just got to run inside for just a second. He's like, just watch it 1 second, please, just 1 second. And like,
That's to repeat it
so he
a
like
million
walks
times.
off and like you're sitting there watching the bike and you just watch the bike. I'm pretty sure the game will just let you look at it like indefinitely until you eventually like turn around or something. But as soon as you like, as soon as you look away from the bike for 1 second and look back, the bike is completely fucking gone. Like you can literally be like a split second. You can just go like bloop bloop, and the bike is gone. And then that guy walks in. He's like, what the fuck, man? Where's my bike? He's like, I just needed you to watch it for 1 second, man.
1 second.
I'm sure there's a video on YouTube of somebody who just like left their game watching the bike forever.
Forever, yeah.
And then went away.
There was another
Well, what
one
if at
where
one point it actually does come back, but it's like some absurd number of hours?
I don't know.
Uh,
I
it could
honestly
be
think I
possible.
wouldn't be surprised
I
because there was
wouldn't,
another instance in the game. Like it's an actual like level of the game where it's like you go into this thing and he's like, all right, now you gotta stand here for 1 hour. He's like, just stand here, just
Oh, yeah,
one
and he counts
whole
down.
1 whole hour. He's like, just stand right there for 1 hour, and it's like. And it's like, obviously, you're not supposed to stand there for an hour. Like, there's other things you can go do. But it's like, if you were to stand there for 1 whole hour, I bet they would do some kind of ridiculous shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, no, he it's not an hour. What it is he does a countdown.
yeah. He's like, we won't let you into the test unless you stand here for an hour. He's like, that's part of the test.
Is
or
that what
something.
it is?
It's like there's a door that he wasn't gonna open for you unless you waited for an hour.
Oh,
or
okay,
something,
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw like something very similar to that in the game where he's like, all right, he's like, we're gonna count down from this time or whatever. He's like, we're gonna count down. He's like, and he's like, here we go, we're gonna start. He's like, we're gonna count down from this number. I think we're gonna start right about now. No, hold on. Wait, yeah, right now. All right, we're going to do this. It was basically that, you know, doing the stupid, like, Rick and Morty, like, just keep
Improv,
repeating
yeah.
yourself over and over again until it becomes funny, I guess. And so, like, but anyways, and he counts down. Nothing happens. He's like, you're a fucking idiot, bro. He's like, you really thought something was going to happen? Like, nothing was going to happen. It takes a long time.
That's really funny. Oh God.
But anyways, go ahead.
Anyways, yeah. So I've been playing a little bit of that, and
The fucking game.
I got a whole bunch of gift cards for Christmas for like PlayStation and Steam, so I got a whole bunch of random games.
Nice.
I got the new Saints Row game that everybody hated so much. I got it on PS5 because it was on sale for like $30. I'm like, this game's brand new.
Hold up.
$30.
Let me guess. Brent likes it.
Well,
I'm just joking.
Go
I'm
ahead.
just
What?
fucking with you.
it's got its issues for sure. Okay.
You're the first person
To not just dog on it.
not to in like this isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying like but I've watched so many videos because I'm like somebody's gonna like this. Nobody fucking
I have
likes
not
this
seen
game.
a
Look,
single positive
I'm just
thing.
saying, like, it's not great. Okay. It's not great. Okay, I can admit that. You know what I mean?
I wish you made review videos because I feel like I honestly think it would get us so many followers. Maybe just on that specific thing, just because it would have so many people just coming in here just to be so mad at Brent. Like, just like,
Well, and we'd
just
have
like,
these
what
like,
the fuck, bro? How is this possible? And I don't mean me because I don't give a fuck, but like, I think like people on the internet that I see in YouTube comments would probably have a filled fucking day with you, dude. And guess what? We don't give a fuck, but it would give us a lot of views.
Yeah.
Would it hurt you? Maybe. Maybe it would hurt Brent's heart, but it would get us a lot of views.
Brent
I
don't
don't think
care.
it would hurt me.
Brent,
dude.
I'm
Brent
just
don't pay
kidding.
no
I think it would
mind to
hurt
the
my heart
haters.
at all.
It's a joke, dude.
Brent don't pay no mind to the haters.
Yeah, no.
Fucking-
You've hurt my heart, Jamel. I don't think I can go on. No, but
He's just like laying there at night, like, what the fuck, dude?
no, but Saints Row is fucking terrible. The story is really bad. The graphics are very subpar all around. Like it's really glitchy.
I wonder what happened.
But somehow it's a lot of fun still. Like
Really?
it's got that Saints Row
Esque.
fun that is to be had, I guess. You know, there's a lot of fun things to do. One of my biggest problems with the game, though, is like the way the missions are structured. You know, like in a normal open world game, there's like a spot on the map you drive to, and it starts the next mission, right?
You just go into a cutscene wherever you are.
No, in this game, it's like you go in your phone when you're ready to start the next mission, and you go to missions, and you click like start mission, and then you'll get a phone call, and it'll be like, hey, let's do the mission. You know what I mean? Which is like, it seems like a minor gripe, but it really is like an immersion killer, like to not just have
Somebody
your next
call you.
destination already ready to go. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, you got to go out of your way to like activate the mission, and if you don't, there's really not fucking shit going on otherwise. You know what I mean?
Really?
I don't know. It's weird because like the city itself is like well built, but it also feels like the
Empty?
PS5
Empty?
can barely handle it at 4K. Like it's like when you switch it on to 4K, it's just like gripping for life, trying to fucking like do the thing. You know, when you flick it down to 1440, you can there's like two settings. There's like 6 graphics modes, by the way, and they're all kind of ridiculous. So the 4K one is like okay, like you get a 4K, but it dips into the 20s every now and then. It's like 4K 30. It's ugh, you know. And then you got 1440 ray tracing and 1440 not ray tracing. Both are targeting 1440 60, but the non-ray tracing is obviously a stable 60, and then the ray tracing one dips into like the 50s every now and then, which is probably the one I would recommend for most people.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I did.
Was
You
that
wanna go check real quick and just make.
was that in here? Was that from like a
That-
neighbor or something?
That sounded
It
outside.
sounded like it was in.
We're
the
just
living-
getting robbed out
Well,
there. Like I have
people-
no idea.
People were popping fireworks like right at sundown.
No,
But
that
it-
sounded like in here though.
in the living room. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought I
He's
heard
like-
that from the window.
Oh, maybe. See, that's what I couldn't tell if it was like up there.
I
No,
thought
but it's
Brittany
fine.
maybe
My
fell or
hearing.
something, I don't know.
Oh
You
no!
all right out there? I don't know.
crazy.
But I don't want to open the door because then Ollie might like just decide it's
Ollie
like
got to
it's
her.
time to get angry and just
Yeah.
like start flying at the door. But
Anyways,
no, we'll be all right. Anyways,
But yeah, so yeah, I've been playing a little bit of that. I don't know. I'm still having a little. It's the game I go to and I just want to zone out and like not think. You know what I mean?
just like ride around, do
Yeah.
shit.
Uh,
Is that fun though? By the way, like just the driving around shooting
Open
shit
world
and doing-
aspect.
Yeah, the actual like drive. Well, the shooting kind of feels like floaty. I don't. That's the best way I can describe it. Like the guns feel like. I don't know. It all just feels kind of like bad.
Well, and that's what I heard was like the biggest issue with that game was the mechanics and like the physics of it. Like
Yeah.
nothing really
The
works like it ought
The
to.
car mechanics feel fine. Like driving
Really?
is fine. Like I don't mind driving at all. But like the the shooting is a little weird. I don't know, especially with like assault rifles and SMGs and stuff. I don't know, it's strange. But
Well,
then
I definitely will not be getting that game ever.
Yeah. And then I got Moss 2 on Oculus.
Oh, yeah?
I've been playing that. It's great. It's
Very
just
nice.
like Moss 1, but with like more to it. You know what
But
I mean?
2 times.
But double the fun. It literally picks up exactly where Moss 1 left off. So like if you're gonna play him, you can just play 1 and then end it, and then start playing 2, and then you're just there. You know what I mean? It's like the same game basically. Then I've been playing Divinity Original Sin 2. Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah,
I've heard of
yeah,
it, but I don't know anything about it.
Didn't we talk about this a little bit? It's like the D&D game, right?
Kinda, yeah. I think it's D&D based for sure. I'm just starting to play it, but my sister gave it to me a long ass time ago. But like, you can play up to 4-player co-op. You can play like 2 players locally if you want, and like the whole game is like a super immersive D&D game where you can just do whatever you want. Like you can pick up anything, you can break through chests, you can attack and kill anybody like Skyrim, you know what I mean? But like it's just really deep and complex and like super fun, and like it's kind of like a top-down view.
Isometric,
It's a little weird, like the view, because it's like a top-down thing and you're like walking around. But I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm still kind of in the early stages of the game though. And then I've just been playing lots and lots of random shit on my Steam Deck. Like I've got a bunch of emulators
Hell yeah.
on there. I've got like a fuckload of GameCube emulators. I've been playing Tony Hawk Underground 1 on there, and
dude.
like fucking some N64 games and stuff. I think I'm gonna go back and play those like Mario and Luigi Superstar games that are like the Paper Mario games that came out on DS, basically, you know, that aren't Paper Mario, but they're like an RPG game. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
There's one that's like the Bowser's Inside Story or whatever. I don't know. That's the one I think I'm gonna play because it's got really good reviews. Anyways, but yeah, so that's
I'm so
what I've been
sorry. I was
playing.
trying to figure out what happened out there. I was texting my girl because like I hear Ollie out there, but I'm listeing. But I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. Basically, I've just been playing lots of shit on the Steam Deck. I
just
downloaded.
to see what it all looks like.
Yeah, I downloaded a bunch of
That's
like
dope.
demanding games to try to like push it, like Cyberpunk. And
Yeah, like I was
and-
playing earlier before the show. Brent let me play Cyberpunk, and I was very impressed with how. it
I'm
looked.
really amazed at
Yeah.
how well it's
I could
running on this
definitely
stuff.
play that. Yeah, I could definitely comfortably play that. Like I thought it was gonna struggle a good bit, but no, it looks fine.
I was worried that you'd be sacrificing with so much with the graphic settings, but
Yeah.
it's like on that little screen most of the time it just looks great,
Yep.
especially compared to like the Switch that I've been playing.
And especially
You know what
for
I mean?
just
Like,
a handheld in general. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I'm really happy with it. I highly recommend the Steam Deck.
yeah,
to
I was
people.
thoroughly impressed.
I think you could get the $399 one and just throw a terabyte SD card in it and you're good to go. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
doesn't the top package has like a solid state, right? Or NVMe?
Yeah, so I got the middle one. So like there's a 3 tiers, right? And the top 2 tiers have a solid state drive, like hard drive, and the one I got has a 200 gigabyte solid state drive, and then the top tier has like a 500 gigabyte solid state drive.
Okay.
But even on the lowest tier one, if you're like tech savvy, you can like take the back part off of your Steam Deck and replace the internal hard drive if you want. So you could put your own solid state drive in it for like not half the price, but I mean it would be significantly
$50
cheaper. Yeah.
cheaper. I mean, because it's like $100 difference per tier, right?
But
Or
I don't
between
even
each-
recommend doing that.
I would
Honestly,
just,
I've played games off of the solid state drive and off of the micro SD card, and like the
the load times.
the
are
load
fine.
time difference is minuscule. You know what
Really?
I mean? Like it would you'd think it would be like a huge difference, but really the SSD loads pretty fucking fast. I mean, not the SSD, the micro SD.
SD, yeah.
It I don't know. It puts that information out there pretty quick. So you know,
That's dope.
if it was me, if I could go back in time, I'd probably get the lowest tier one and just invest in a shitload of micro SD cards and just carry around all my games on micro
Hell
SD
yeah.
cards.
That's dope, man. That's so
Nice.
cool. I'm glad that the Steam Deck is doing so well because now we're gonna see competition. I mean,
Oh yeah,
not that anything can
and
compete
definitely
with
a
Steam Deck right now.
successor. Like there'll be
Yeah.
a Steam Deck
It'll-
2 that'll be way more.
Yeah, it'll drum up more
Powerful.
in that area. For the longest time, I've wanted like the PSP was a close hit with that back in the day, like having
I
like
love the
PlayStation
PSP.
or Xbox in my pocket.
Yeah.
Like, and with Steam Deck, we finally have that now.
Yeah, you really do have it. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy because you can play like literally your whole library on Steam. Like I
Yeah.
can't think of it. Maybe Flight Simulator might not work, and a couple of games that are like anti-cheat games. Like I don't know if Warzone would work because it's probably got Proton anti-cheat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Because
So-
it's playing on like a different kind of OS.
Yeah, like
Like
a lot of
altered.
the anti-cheat things won't work with Linux for some reason.
That's
which-
fine. I mean, I wouldn't play anything. I'm not
I'm
gonna
mostly
get
trying
a.
to play it off the grid anyway.
Yeah, I was
So
about to say-
I was about to say then Warzone's probably gonna work because
No.
you say because there's anti-cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fucking no.
Yeah.
No. Well, and like I said, I wouldn't be getting a Steam Deck to play anything competitive. I would be wanting to play story shit on that.
Yeah, this would be like for
strictly.
like airplane rides and stuff.
Yeah.
That's well, I got it because like I want to go places and
Well, and
take it with me. You
I'd
know
be
what I mean?
terrified to handle it, roughly if I'm playing a multiplayer game, like, because you're trying to like struggle with the buttons and stuff, and like
Oh yeah,
you got a screen between it.
I already put a tempered glass thing on the screen, and I've got a case coming, so
Yeah.
I'm a little worried it's gonna break. You know what I mean?
I'd just be worried about torquing it like either direction.
I go pretty hard when I'm playing like Hades and stuff, and like the buttons feel like it feels real sturdy in your hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the weight of it, like you can really like go hard on the sticks and shit without like feeling like you're gonna fling it across the room like the Switch. You know what I mean? Sometimes I go hard on the Switch and I feel like the fucking Joy-Con's gonna come off of the fucking thing. You
Dude,
know what I mean? Like,
I feel even with Pokemon, sometimes I feel like and not even feel like I actually do this where I have to like put my thumbs on the bottom part, like on the solid part, and then pull the Joy-Cons back down. Like I feel like they're sliding up a little
Yeah,
bit. You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about?
And it's like the detachable Joy-Cons are like both the biggest pro and the biggest con of the Switch because
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
like it's just so flimsy feeling on the
So
side,
flimsy.
you know.
But that's why I guess like they made the light or whatever. You know what I'm talking
oh
about?
yeah, the Switch Lite. Now that's a stable feeling Switch right there, but you still have a wonky fucking thumbstick on that bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
And you can't, but then you can't.
honestly,
send
the
it to
best
thing.
Switch alternative I've found are these. I got these controllers called. Oh fuck, I can't remember what they're called, but they're fat and they feel like an Xbox controller. And you slide them on in place of the Joy-Cons, and they've got like legit thumbsticks, like a Steam Deck on
Oh,
it.
nice.
They're really good, and they're only like $50, and maybe
Huh.
even, they might even be cheaper than that. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
The Hori something. I don't know. They're
the
fucking,
Hori gamepad. You're right. That's or the Hori D-pad, right?
I can't
or
remember.
something like that?
It's really good. I'll look it up. Hang on.
Yeah, but I was gonna say the Steam Deck would be really cool for Final Fantasy. You know what I'm talking about? The new Final Fantasy coming out. Doubt it's coming to
yeah.
PC, but it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think isn't that? I don't know if that's gonna be a.
I think it's a
Oh.
PlayStation exclusive. It
yeah,
might come
the
to PC.
split
though.
pad.
I'm not sure. I
Pro,
haven't played Final
that's,
Fantasy
That's
in
it right
forever.
there.
That is pretty sick.
And it's
looking.
fantastic. It really makes the
Oh,
Switch
yeah, those look
feel
way
like just
better.
a lot better.
Makes the Switch look better too.
Yeah. My hands are just
But-
too big for the default like Switch
Yeah.
controllers. You know what I mean?
No, I
It's
feel that.
definitely yeah. So okay, yeah. Final Fantasy 16 won't be coming right away to
PC.
PC. But I was
It's
gonna
one of
say
the
that'd
few
be cool.
games that is like gonna be a console exclusive for PS5. Like most of the new PS5 games coming out are gonna have a PC version coming out with it. Like I think Forspoken and stuff like that is all getting a PC release on the
Yeah.
same day.
That's one of those ones where I mean, like it's coming. No, it says like later down the
Probably
later
be
down
like
the road
a
it
year
might.
of exclusivity or something.
Yeah. But I feel like that would be great for a handheld because I would
Oh.
never just sit there and like not like I don't know. I'm just not a Final Fantasy guy. Outside of 7, back in the day, and 9 And like those ones, but 9 I played on Switch. It's like one of those ones where I'm like, dude, this would be cool.
Yeah, I just want to take JRPGs on the go with me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Pokemon roots. You know?
Exactly.
I don't know what it is, but that's just what I want to do with
Or
them.
Persona, like Persona on that shit.
Bro, Persona. Oh my god, if I hadn't just played Persona 5, I would boot it up again on this shit. But honestly, I think I'm about to play Persona 3 because I've got it downloaded and stuff, and I'm ready to go on it. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, sweet. What that's all you've been playing?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I've been playing a lot of random bullshit, but mostly it's just like a few minutes of like
Testing
this
out,
game,
just see what it
testing
looks like.
out, you know?
I've been doing the same exact thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's got I saw that he's got a lot of emulators on there. He's got
Oh, yeah.
GameCube.
Yeah, he was
Xbox,
talking- yeah, he was
all
talking
that
about
Yeah, I gotta show you
Yeah.
some of them in a little bit there.
shit. Yeah, I'm so sorry because like I was trying to figure out and this is to the people listening at home too. Sorry, I didn't mean to seem like I wasn't listening to Brent or anything and not
And I wasn't-
responding.
yeah,
but like I had to figure out what that noise was. It was freaking me out. But it turns out we're the only ones that heard it. She said my girlfriend didn't hear anything. Yeah.
Like I said, it sounded like it came from the window or outside.
It might be outside or the
Ghost
neighbors
shit,
or
And-
something.
bro.
And
Maybe
people are
my
still popping
neighbors.
off like leftover fireworks
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
there's
so.
a lot of fireworks going on.
They were doing it
so.
in the woodlands. Like I live in the middle of the woodlands, and somebody popped off some artillery shells. I was like, "What the fuck are y'all
Damn,
doing?"
dog.
But anyways,
Bold.
let's get into the news, which I'm gonna let everybody know. There's not much.
There ain't shit.
But anyways,
After
Yeah.
2 weeks, you'd think we'd have a bunch.
The
of
whole
news,
industry took like 2 weeks
but
off.
yeah, for real.
yeah,
Especially this past week. There was only like recaps, like yearly recaps and shit.
yeah. And just so you guys know, we are using video game articles from around the web. And guess what? It's not ours, so we can't say it's like we wrote this. So, anyways, let's go. Who wants to go first?
All right, let's see. Lost Ark will receive a new advanced class, 96-player PvP mode, additional raids, and more in the first 4 months of 2023.
Man,
Yeah.
I had big hopes for that game.
Yeah, you
It
did.
talks a
You
lot
were
about that
excited
game.
about
I
it
know, I
when it was
was.
coming out.
Well, then my problem was like, it was a lot of the same. It was a lot of the same for a very long time, and like the end game shit was still a long way off. But then it got like, there's like a point that comes where you like transition to the next like kind of phase of the game, and it's like, what the fuck? It doesn't explain any of it to you hardly at all, and there's a bunch of different mechanics that you gotta like learn, and people to talk to and things. Yeah, it just got very convoluted.
That's annoying.
Yeah, it was hard to follow, and then also just grinding to get better and everything was a lot of the same, and I was just like, okay, no. So
Yeah.
and the class that they're bringing in has been available in the other countries for a while now.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
They're slowly bringing in and the
They
full
get their
roster.
scraps.
Their full roster isn't available because the game's been out for several years in Korea and Russia.
Yeah, before it even came out, like here at
Yeah.
all, the game itself. So it wasn't
in
like
Russia, beta
was only-
test you.
But
anyways,
this one, so George Yang over at IGN, God of War Ragnarok is getting a new game plus in 2023.
Sweet. That's
So-
a dope ass game right there.
Yeah, I mean, most everybody knows what a new game plus is, so I'm not really gonna go into the article. But that
oh yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of Russia,
What?
Speaking of Russia, Stalker 2 got a gameplay trailer. Did y'all see that?
Speaking of Stalker
really?
as well, I heard that one of the developers was killed in action.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Fuck.
because the studio is in Ukraine,
Right.
and
Yeah.
one of the devs. Let me vet this information.
Yeah,
but yeah, y'all go
Yeah.
ahead.
You
I'm
do
gonna
that.
look
You
this
didn't
up.
see the gameplay trailer?
No, I didn't see the gameplay trailer.
I gotta say, it looks pretty fucking good. It came out, I think, like maybe today. It could like the gameplay trailer could have came out like 6 days ago or today, and I would have no idea. But anyways, I watched it. Pretty sick.
Wow, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm glad that they're still able to work on it and they're alive and stuff over there.
Yeah, they did verify it will be coming out in 2023. Like it's coming, but they still haven't given us like a specific
nobody's
date.
rushing you guys. Y'all do. I mean, no pun intended.
Oh my god!
Uh,
Oh no!
That's great. I love that.
jeez.
Oh my god!
It is, though.
It's not funny. The conflict over there is really bad, but
Well, yeah,
that pun was
it was perfect.
Oh man,
We don't have. We're gonna leave it at that. Anyway, so Devin.
I don't want to go into this article now. Oh man.
So someone is.
So yeah, confirmed. Stalker developer killed fighting in Ukraine.
That's horrible.
so Dominic-
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna butcher that. Bosniak, over at Game Rant, former GSC game world designer and Stalker developer dies while fighting in Ukraine during the ongoing battle for Bakhmut in the Donbass region. So yeah, former GSC game world designer and Stalker developer has been killed while fighting in Ukraine last week. The Ukrainian Ministry of Defense revealed Yezhov volunteered to defend his homeland in the immediate aftermath of the Russian invasion back in February. He is not the only Stalker developer that has been fighting in Ukraine this year, but he is the first reported casualty from that limited pool of of the defense force.
Damn.
Man.
So very
Well,
very
hats
sad.
off to that guy.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Rest in peace, man. War sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
All right, well, let's see. Developer Slowclap announced that Sifu will launch on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam in March 2023. A new Arenas mode will also be included, where players can earn new rewards as they take down more and more enemies. So,
that's sick.
you know, I
So like a
really,
horde
really
fighter?
like
You know, like
Sifu.
a wave fighter?
Yeah, probably a wave fighter type thing.
Do they have like a multiplayer versus in that?
No, that'd be kind of cool, though.
Would it? How would that work? Would that work out? I don't know the mechanics
You
of
can
the
make
game.
it work, probably.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
'Cause it's all melee, right? Like
Mhm.
you're.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be tough. I feel like. I mean,
you have to be countering each other and stuff. It would be interesting.
it'd be cool.
It would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
It would be people just standing there waiting for each other to attack first. Like,
Fucking For Honor.
right?
It'd probably be that. Anyways,
It's-
yeah, it's you because I feel like mine was not necessarily news, but it was. That was some of my news.
So I'm excited to read about this one. So inside Roblox's criminal underworld, where kids are scamming kids.
Oh shit!
This is an article by
This is
Luke.
like a Vice report. Right
Yes,
here.
I'm sorry. I didn't read it because I wanted to read it live with you boys, because I'm
Hell
sure it's gonna
yeah.
be great.
Oh,
Fucking, so Luke Winky over at
oh my
IGN
god!
in the depths of
Sorry, Luke.
love you, Luke.
Whoever it is over there.
In the depths of the Roblox criminal Discord network, a scammer from across the void shows me his best score. A screenshot materializes in the chat. It contains the uncensored username, password, and IP address of a Roblox account that was allegedly captured in his snare. There were 467,985 Robux in the target's wallet at the time of the hack, equivalent to about $5,800.
Damn.
Jesus.
Wow.
I scripted someone,
How do
or
they get so many Robux,
I
man?
think it. Oh, so I don't know.
Probably
That
just
was in the
buying it with their
account,
credit card? God
their
dang.
parents' credit card, probably.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
So I scripted something called a pin hacker. I run it, crack their pin, and it auto unverifies their emails. Says the scammer when I ask how they prevent their victims from reclaiming their Roblox identity. They get logged off, and I change everything. So this is like old school RuneScape scamming, man. This kind of shit used to happen back in the day in RuneScape.
I like how
Well,
this
what
guy
does
is
he do?
just like.
He logs into their account and then transfers the money to a different account or
I don't
something? Or
I don't
he
know. I think it's about to go into it. So could it really be that simple? I didn't know what to believe. The panels of these Discord servers bloom with illicit content, almost like the anarchist cookbook for Roblox hoodlums. A marketplace zooms by. I love this article. A marketplace zooms by in one of the sub channels where swindlers offload troves of plundered goods, Roblox accounts and items, sure, but also instructions on how to steal those assets in the first place. There's a forum titled "Flex Your Beams," the term "beam" being shorthand for scam in Roblox parlance. Okay, it's filled to the brim with screenshots like the one I just saw, an ocean of exposed authentication details. Sometimes a user posts a clip that documents the entirety of their operation, beaming 25K easy, in quotes. Reads the title of one unlisted YouTube video from November. The author breaks into a Mark's Roblox profile and trolls them in the DMs. Jesus Christ. The hacker I'm speaking to shows me a few more of his scores, a bounty of high-value Roblox cosmetics that could fetch a pretty penny, as well as a Visa credit card to boot. Jesus Christ. They say they generate about 2K euros a week, but considers his beaming career a hobby rather than a full-time career. I had never played Roblox before writing this report, and I traditionally understood the game to be a diversion for elementary-age kids, training wheels before they graduated to Minecraft or Call of Duty. To be confronted with a multifaceted racketeering affair, one that borders on organized crime, forced me to reconsider my preconceptions.
Damn.
I'm going to skim through and get through the fluff and see if I can just find where they talk about how they did it.
That's it. My kids ain't playing Roblox.
Yep. Keep them out of this. But yeah, no, that's pretty crazy. That
it's a really long article, and I'm having a hard time finding.
I mean, we get the point.
Yeah. But
Roblox is a dangerous.
Yeah, apparently kids are getting
dangerous
their
world,
asses
criminal
scammed.
underworld.
But yeah, I mean,
Oregon.
it's not that surprising. I feel like any game like that where you have a bunch of kids playing it, there's going to be all these like adults coming in to
Trying to
Take advantage.
take advantage of it. Yeah.
As disgusting and shitty as that is.
It's horrible.
Yep, unfortunate. Watching kids. Anyways, Stephen T. Wright over at GameSpot says an ad for Goat Simulator 3 featured some trollish antics typical of the game itself, as it included gameplay from the massive GTA 6 leak that emerged earlier this year. It didn't take long for GTA publisher Take-Two to issue a DMCA notice to take down the video. The ad, which is currently unavailable, featured a humorous overview of an NPC named Sean, who describes his duties as walking around in circles, picking things up, and sitting on a bench. The GTA 6 clip comes late in the ad when GTA says that you can see him in some quote unquote footage that was leaked a couple of months ago, end quote. The fact that the Goat Simulator developers responded to the original tweet with the mimetic, which means meme, related, I'm in danger gif from The Simpsons indicates that they probably knew what they were doing here. So it remains to be seen if Take-Two will take further legal action beyond
That's why
this.
I respect the Goat
I
Simulator
respect
devs.
the fuck out of that development team for
I'll
being just.
support the shit out of their shit. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
they're just trolls. Like,
They really are. Their whole game is just a troll.
yeah,
Like,
in Goat Simulator 3, there was never a second.
yeah,
Like, everything in the
so
game.
dumb. But it's also just amazing. Like,
I love it.
It's fucking fantastic. It might be my favorite game I bought.
I
this
respect the
past
fuck
year.
out of that game. Like, that's. And then yeah, poking the bear, fucking Take-Two.
Yeah, you're going
like,
for
They
Take-Two,
don't
bro.
give a
Oh.
shit, dude.
Well,
They're
so
like Devolver Digital, dude. They're just like out here just fucking doing what they want. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah.
I don't know if we didn't you say you played Goat Simulator 3?
yeah, I have it.
Yeah,
It's fucking fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was. You weren't here on the last one, but right? You weren't here for the last
The
episode.
one before last.
one before last. Okay.
Yeah. Because I can't
But, yeah.
fucking not be sounding like shit.
Because no, I just feel like some of these, I'm like, dude, I feel like we talked about this, but we didn't.
Yeah,
but all
I
that
remember
we
him
talked
talking about playing Goat Simulator.
That's what it was. Okay, because I was like, did we talk about this news, the Goat Simulator 3 thing?
No.
But we
That's new.
Cool, sweet. No, but I thought that was pretty funny though. Anyways, Brent.
I
So
literally have no more news.
I'm out too. Like there wasn't.
That's it. And that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna look at some of these that I have. Did we talk about the God of War show? TV
Oh,
show?
No, we didn't.
No.
So
Bum ba da dum.
no, so
Bum ba da dum.
it's not really news
Bum,
as much
ba-da-dum.
as this guy saying that the God of War TV show will be incredibly true to the source material.
Yeah, except we're gonna start at the Norse era for some reason. If
Really?
you're gonna do a God of War TV show, why not back that ass up all the way to
Do the
Sparta?
origin. Yeah.
You know what I
origins.
mean? Like fucking, or I guess you could set it up later and have God of War Origins, and it could
Yeah,
be
do a
fucking-
prequel.
Yeah, do
It's
the
like, hey,
no,
prequel
shut up.
show.
Don't give him any ideas.
yeah, that could be sick.
coming to Amazon.
Dude.
But yeah, so
I
Cool.
honestly, if it was me though, I'm starting in fucking. I'm going all the way back to fucking Sparta. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? We're going back to the OG.
I mean, that's some really good source material to start with.
It really
too.
is, you
Like,
know?
Because starting in the Norse area, if anybody watches this that well, I mean, I guess if they didn't play the game, it's not gonna matter. But I don't know. Like, there's gonna be a lot of shit that they're just gonna have no fucking clue about. I
It
feel
would
like starting
also
at the
be
beginning
fun
would
for
be
the
better.
game too, though, for the era of kids who just have played the new game. You know,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
would have more
To
like,
get filled in
yeah,
on
exactly.
on the previous stuff instead of having to watch a YouTube video of like
Yeah.
all God of War cutscenes in order,
Yeah.
which I myself watched before I played God of War 2018 just
I
to
bet that was
refresh on.
great, yeah.
It was great. But
Yeah, but as for me and news, yeah, there's really not much.
the voice of Kratos has been voicing his want to play Kratos in the show.
Sorry
As
guys.
much as I love that guy,
He's great.
unless we're gonna like CG him out and make him way bigger and buffer, like I'm sorry, we need a
That's
big,
a pretty big dude.
Well,
Have you seen him?
I mean, nobody's
Yeah,
gonna
I
keep up
mean,
with the
he's
physique of
big.
Kratos, but
I don't know, man. There's some roided out motherfuckers out there. That
you know who I think would make the perfect Kratos?
who?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh,
Don't you dare.
don't you
No.
fucking dare.
No, there's
No, that
definitely
would
a
suck.
perfect Kratos out there. Actually, okay, this is gonna sound fucking crazy, but like I saw a picture, somebody like edited Jason Momoa's like hair.
I saw
off
that
of his-
too.
He
Yeah,
looks just like Kratos if he's bald.
his
like,
brow.
it could
It's because
be
his
fucking
brow and
perfect.
everything. Yeah.
And like he's already got like tattoos, so we know he like could rock the fucking tattoo look. We could just paint him white and then just fucking do tattoos all over him, like the Kratos tattoos. He would be sick. Like,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Jason
his face-
Momoa would be the person I would cast.
I saw the same thing that you saw, and yeah, it looked uncanny.
It was,
But whatever. But would he be able to pull off like the sad boy?
yeah, that's
like,
what it is.
anger?
He's got that sunken like.
Yeah, his brow. It's his
It's
brow.
his
No,
is
no, I
brow
just
that
meant
makes
his
it-
personality.
Yeah.
Like, or not
It
personality.
wouldn't
but
be that
acting.
hard. Like you'd have to. The main thing would just be stoic and like boy.
And he's
you
got
know?
he's got a close-ish voice.
Yeah.
I think he could do.
Yeah,
to
I mean, with
to
a little
Kratos.
bit of maybe
He'd
we
have
could
to,
get
like, talk
Christopher
like
Judge
lower.
in there and like work with him like as a vocal coach, kind of like to get
Yeah.
him. You know what I mean? Like we could have him involved in the project still.
But
I
knowing
just-
Amazon Prime, they're not.
I read
they're
that
not gonna
Sonny
do this.
Soljic wants to play Atreus in the fucking show.
Is
and
that the kid who did the mocap for
for
yeah.
Atreus?
Well,
And
he,
he
that
looks,
kid would.
he looks just like him, but the problem is he's
Yeah.
too old now. Like you can't have him be Atreus because Atreus in the game is
a
a
kid.
little kid at the beginning,
Yeah.
and now
Yeah,
he's like
yeah.
a fucking 16-year-old boy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
maybe boy. Maybe
Boy.
later in the if we go like later in the series, like and he's older, I don't know. Like we need
Yeah.
a young kid.
Yeah, I don't think I'm too worried about what the kid's gonna do.
I'll
I
tell you
think
what.
I'm more worried about who's just gonna play Kratos.
I think The Last of Us is the show everybody should be
Hyped
worried about.
about.
That shit is gonna be tight. I really think so.
I mean, I've got faith in HBO
Me
Yeah.
too. I'm
No,
for
excited
like
it's
about it.
production quality for sure.
As much as I wasn't feeling it after I saw this last like this weird like ad trailer that's been going around. Have you seen that? I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's like on YouTube and everything now. Like every now and then you get an ad for it. And I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah,
Let's
I've
watch
been
this.
in for
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. Like,
I was thinking I wasn't, but like now I think I'm in. But also the fact that it's on a streaming service, you don't have to go out and like
Out of
buy
your way,
this or
yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
Let's just
well,
watch
and
it.
and it's on HBO too, which is
Mhm.
they're known for their high production value.
Yeah.
So that gives me a lot more faith.
And I did like
The casting. I mean, Pedro Pascal.
I like
he looks
Pedro
fine.
Pascal.
he looks good.
He looks fine. I don't know.
I'm not worried about how they look, and none of them are gonna look exactly like
Yeah.
I want them to look. As long as they can act good, though, like you need to be able to deliver that emotion. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
And I will say this, fucking the girl who plays Ellie, she doesn't like look like
She's a good little
Ellie,
actress.
but her voice, like the tone of her voice, sounds exactly like fucking what's the girl who plays fucking Ashley Birch?
Oh, really?
Like, dude, like they have the same voice. It's so weird. Like, if you were to close your eyes and they were to both just say the same thing to you in character, like it would be like it's crazy.
That's
Like,
probably why they chose her.
that's
to be
why
honest.
I think so. I mean,
Well,
like
and she was
she's
in
good.
Game of Thrones. She did good.
Yeah.
Like, and she was
Yeah.
little then. Like,
I think she's gonna be really good. Honestly, I think she's gonna be like the star of the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not just like literally, but like I think she's gonna take the.
it's crazy how they can do an English accent so well, or like an American accent so well, because she's
Oh,
English.
she's English?
Uh-huh.
Man, those fucking English people, they're so good.
It's yeah,
Rick Grimes from Walking Dead is fucking English as well.
yeah.
They're just so talented.
They're just.
It'll be dope.
So,
Um,
you got any other news, Jamil?
yeah, just a little bit. We got the PlayStation Plus games. Brent, did you get that?
No, let me check that out unless you got it right there.
I got it, but I'm
Alright.
gonna let you read it just because I feel like it's kind of like
My
I can't
thing,
really
yeah.
I can't really do it. So you
He doesn't want to read that smut.
Oh, yeah, I could see why you can't take this, because we got that good shit coming,
Oh,
hate it.
PlayStation Plus games for January 2023, starting the year out strong.
Oh, really?
We're getting
Whoa.
Jedi Fallen Order,
Ooh.
Star Wars, Fallout 76, and Axiom Verge 2. I don't know what Axiom
don't know- yeah, I don't
Verge
know the third
2
one,
is,
but the-
but hell yeah, dog.
Axiom Verge is like an indie side-scrolling what Castlevania type game.
It says it's got a PS5 version of it that you're getting. So you're getting the PS5 and PS4 version of Jedi Fallen Order and Axiom Verge 2, and then the PS4 version of Fallout 76,
Sweet.
which is awesome. I
Very
mean, that's
sweet.
great, Fallout
Hell yeah.
76 is one of those games that's been getting a lot of added stuff added into it. So it's
Yeah, they just
more-
recently had the Pit DLC,
yeah,
right?
and I think they're doing something else soon, or they might have just done something else. I'm not 100% sure, but like
I heard it's turning into a good game finally.
yeah, it's a good game to get for free because it's like, you never know what they're going to throw in there, So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I might
cool.
give it another try here soon.
might as well.
I was salty about the 2 times that I installed it, very like months apart increments. I installed it 2 different times, and for whatever reason the Game Pass PC version wasn't working. But I hear now it is. Last that we talked about
I
this.
played it once on PC for like a little bit, and then I played it mostly on console. Like back in the day, I played it on Xbox like a lot because
Yeah.
I had Justin and Matt, and we all played it together. And
Yeah,
we,
I'm sure it's fun as fuck with
we
friends.
got to like level 60 together, and we had like the sweet yellow armor that would let you carry like a fuckload more shit, and like we
Hell
were,
yeah.
we had like a stash of power cores that we all would like contribute to, and like we were just like running shit, like
Had a little community in fall.
Yeah.
And that's the experience that I wanted.
Yeah.
Like, and then the game came out and it was just empty for the most
Yeah,
part.
you have to have friends like that are willing to devote the time to play with you,
Yeah.
which is hard to find, especially for a game like that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
For sure.
All right, so let's get into what I put as like the title here. Me and Brent had kind of like talked about this a little bit before you got here. Sorry, I forgot to let you in.
Well.
That'll be easy because we're just talking about what is our most hyped or our most anticipated game of 2023.
Oh, I already have that answer right
Exactly.
now.
I
I was
knew you
gonna I was
would.
gonna talk about this. Like, we're only a fucking month away.
So we got one. We can only pick one as our main one, and then we'll just kind of like hit on some of the stuff that it will be coming out that's going to be dope.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
Brent,
I know mine. Hands
Devin. Well, Devin seems like he's all about it. Let's let him hit it.
Motherfucking Hogwarts, dude. I am
Oh, damn.
so incredibly excited for that game. I've waited for a good Harry Potter game to come around for a very long time. Like, I played the old jank PS2 games and shit. I even played a Game Boy Harry Potter game back in the day, and then I loved the Quidditch shit, but
Bro, I
I
straight
am
up
excited.
have Chamber of Secrets on GameCube on my Steam Deck right now.
dude, fuck
Fucking-
yes. We are only a month and like 8 days away. I think I looked at it
I'm just
yesterday.
gonna go ahead and say it. That's mine too. I'm 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
The fact that we're getting an RPG that looks this shiny in the Harry Potter world,
And
like,
here's the thing, I'm a Harry Potter nerd.
I
You're
love-
talking
yeah.
to the guy who went to every midnight book release of Harry Potter, you know what I mean?
I'm
I
not
went
to that
the
degree,
fucking-
but I fucking love Harry
we went
Potter.
to the movies and sat in the front row the day they came out and
Mm-hmm.
shit. Like I was into Harry Potter.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
remember
mean?
Brent going to those places and me being so jealous, like going to see going to get the books on the midnight
The
release.
midnight release.
Yeah, dude.
I've said this before, but like, yeah,
'Cause didn't
you
they have
gotta-
like butter? What was it? Butterbeer
It was
and shit.
the dopest thing. Like you go and there was just not hundreds. There was like 50 people, and they were all dressed up like witches and wizards, and like it was just everybody's
like a
buzzing and
convention,
excited,
basically.
and like
Dude.
they were serving butterbeer at the little bar at Hastings, so it's like
That's
fucking
fucking awesome.
butterscotch hot chocolate, basically. And it was just fucking so fun. Like, everybody was into it, and, like, they had all kinds of little games going, and, like, everybody got their book, and we were all just running around excited. It was so much fun.
Well, it's like, dude, you got, as I said this before, like, you got robbed of such a special thing growing up in our, like, age generation, because the movies came out around, like, we were about the same age as the characters as the movies came out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, like, that was a special thing to me and my brothers.
We
like,
grew up with Harry.
yeah,
You know, and,
literally,
and the
like, and we
gang,
always
you know?
dreamed about going off and being fucking wizards and shit. Like, it was, there was something about
Yeah.
growing up, because when the first movie came out, I think we were almost the exact same age. It was like 10.
I was there
10
for
years
the first like 3.
Yeah.
And I had to dip out on the 4th.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, but I did get to be a part of that hype. I just didn't get to go to the midnight release. That was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, no, it's, but that
But
is
I
hands
am
down.
hype about the game.
I'm so excited.
But
to
I
get an
like that
RPG.
you both chose that one. You
Yeah.
both are down for that.
That's definitely my most hyped game. And there's a lot of things I'm hyped about. you
Yeah,
know?
but I say close second is definitely Starfield.
Yeah, I was
Close
about to say
second.
that's mine.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
number 1. Like I feel like actually it's kind of hard to say.
I gotta say, actually, for me, close second is Resident Evil 8 VR. I've actually already purchased Resident Evil 8 and fucking like I pre-ordered my VR and I'm ready to go.
PS5,
like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, fucking
So you're not too into this upcoming Starfield.
Oh,
Like,
don't-
as, like,
no,
hype.
I'm fucking hyped for Starfield.
But
Like,
that shows you how hype you are for the Harry
for the
Potter.
other stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
I'm hyped about all of it. Honestly, I'm hyped about Dead Space too. Like, I don't know if that's coming out in the next couple of days or weeks or whatever, but Dead Space is gonna be sick, and that comes out this month. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, I didn't even realize. I hadn't seen anything on the remake. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Hans or our boy Makuna Kid dropped in the Facebook and said, hands down, we know it's got to be at least Atomic Heart and the new Stalker.
Yeah, I'm hyped
Atomic
for
Heart
Atomic
looks
Heart,
really
dude.
cool.
That one's gonna
Atomic
be
Heart.
great.
I think Stalker 2 is my close second after that, but Atomic Heart, I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do
I'm
about
keeping
it.
open expectations. It
Same.
looks really good, but I don't know yet. I'm very excited to play it.
You know
but
what I'm excited about, and this is a really off the rails one, but the Dark Pictures Switchback VR game coming to PSVR 2. It's basically the sequel to Rush of Blood, Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which was like this game where you like ride in a roller coaster. This game came out on the original
I
PSVR.
remember that.
You ride the roller coaster, you shoot clowns and stuff.
I think
and
you
it's
let me
like-
play that
They-
back in the day.
They're making a sequel to it now, and it's coming to PSVR 2, and I'm super fucking hyped about it. Also, Firewall Ultra is coming to PSVR 2. So Firewall Zero Hour, basically the game I'm always raving about is like the best VR shooter that ever existed, is getting a sequel for for PSVR 2. So I'm fucking hyped about that. Honestly, like everything coming to PSVR 2, I'm really excited about. Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
including Horizon Call of the Mountain.
I mean, I would be too if I was getting a new headset that had like games made specifically for it. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna be great.
They are going to be really
Yeah.
good. I'm a little
Fucking-
interested to see if Horizon Call of the Mountain is going to be like a legit game or if it's going to be like an experience. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's gonna be an experience.
I feel like it is too.
Yeah, I
but
don't think it's gonna be a fully
it
fleshed
looks
out.
too promising. You know, like
I don't think it's gonna be a fully fleshed out game.
I'm
could
interested
be wrong,
to
though,
see.
yeah.
You know,
We've only seen a little boat ride as of yet.
I
so-
know the boat ride is like its own mode. Like there's like a boat ride mode you can do where you can it's like a river ride mode where it takes you on little scenic river cruises so you can show off your VR to people who aren't experienced with VR. You know what I mean?
Some little.
But there's also like a full campaign mode that the guy was saying. That's what the developer said in like one of the dev interviews. I'm interested to see
Yeah, I guess
how
yeah.
it comes out, you know. But I also foregoed getting the Call of the Wild bundle. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there was an option to get the bundle with the game, and I was like, I'll probably just wait for the reviews on that.
I would definitely wait to see some gameplay on that.
Yeah. So I wanted to just kind of go down the list here of the games that we do know are supposed to come for 2023.
Okay.
Just to, because
In
Brent
case
was.
there's anything we didn't think about.
Dude,
you know?
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
That one is seriously fucking hype. Although I will say I've been playing Gotham Knights. That's one I didn't mention earlier. And fucking it's not that good.
Yeah, it was like a lot
really,
of people. Yeah.
real bad, dude. Fucking.
Okay,
But it's two different. It's two different.
It is, but like,
studios doing.
I'm just saying,
if it's anything
if
like
it's
this.
anything like this,
It's not gonna be good.
I'm very disappointed with Gotham Knights. Like, it's
Yeah, apparently a lot of people
And
were.
I'll tell you why. It's the combat. You know,
Yep,
Like,
it was dry as fuck, right?
it's so bland
Yep.
and basic and cut and paste, and it's too easy. And
I just want to say I called that when I saw the first gameplay that I saw from that game. I was like, this combat looks like trash.
It's
It's going to be
really
repetitive,
bad,
the
dude.
same
Yeah, but
shit.
I think I think everybody was kind of like, and then about it, you know, just because we saw Suicide Squad kill the Justice League, and seeing that shit,
That shit's gonna be so
it's gonna
good.
be so good. There's no way this could be bad. I'm looking you right in the camera right now. Everybody out
It's a
there.
bold
I
claim.
have a lot of faith
This
in
game-
Rocksteady. Like, fucking
It's gonna be
Arkham
great.
Knight was one of the best fucking games I've ever played in my entire life. You know what I mean? And that's the last thing they put out. And it was made with so much love and care. Like, it looks like a modern game, even though it was made in like 2016 or some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, just the concept, just the idea that the Suicide Squad has to come out and kill the Justice League. They have to kill
Yeah,
Superman.
it's going to be a little squirrely.
This is
gonna
gonna
be
be
crazy,
crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, they're not gonna kill Superman, but
I don't
know.
know.
maybe they will.
what do we do though?
What if we do? But anyway, so we
Like,
got that
yeah.
game. We got Forspoken coming. We got The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
So that's gonna, or Tears of the Kingdom. I don't fucking
I
know.
think it's
Nobody
Tears
knows.
of the Kingdom.
I'm gonna say
It's got to be tears.
okay.
Fucking English language.
Look, everybody says tears. What if it's not? What if it's tears of the kingdom?
Wouldn't it be like tears in the king?
No, tears.
I don't know. That's weird wording if it's tears.
Yeah, but what if it's like, and I've already talked about this, like some people were saying, like, what if it's actually because they're going to give you like you know how Zelda is, how they give you the dark side and then they do the upside down type situation of the game, you know, like they did with the first two dope games.
Majora's Mask and
Majora's Mask,
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. Like, what if it's like a flipped upside down version of the game? They keep showing all these cool trailers where it's all happy and stuff, and it's like in the sky, and they're like, "Get ready for this," and then they drop it, and it's the darkest fucking thing you've ever seen, but it's Zelda. That'd be dope.
That'd be
Not
crazy.
gonna
I wouldn't
happen.
mind them going dark
No,
with
I don't
it
think
again.
they're gonna go
I
dark.
liked
They
whenever
might go
did-
like visually dark, but like
That
Yeah.
fucking
Thematically
Twilight
dark.
Princess game was about the darkest they've ever gone, I feel like. You know what I mean? Or was it Twilight Princess? The one where you turn into a werewolf? Or a wolf or whatever? I think it was Twilight
Yeah,
Princess.
that was Twilight Princess.
That game was dope. And it was a lot darker than your typical Zelda game. You know what I mean?
For sure. And then we got Dead Island 2 coming out, supposedly. I
Nah.
doubt it. Redfall could be cool, I guess. I don't know how I feel about that game.
Not really feeling that one with the trailer that I've been seeing, but
Me either.
I also really like Arcane Studios, so, you know.
Yeah. Alan Wake 2.
Oh, I am hyped about that one.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, did we lose camera? Can somebody check the
Y'all keep
live
going,
feed?
I'll-
I'm gonna keep talking for the audio. Then we got let's see, what else we got? We got Skull and Bones. I'm not hyped about that. Didn't that get dropped?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
got
Delayed or something.
delayed like
something along those lines.
right before release.
Atomic Heart.
That's
talked
Ubisoft's
about.
pirate game, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not hype for that.
The
No.
Dead Space reboot.
Yeah, that's coming like this month.
Yeah,
soon.
that's like right around. Pikmin 4. Don't really give a fuck about
No, I
that.
No,
don't
we're
care
good.
about that.
So we're good video wise. System Shock.
Okay. You know
reboot.
what? Not System Shock. I'm not excited about System Shock, but that other game, the BioShock guy is making, Ken Levine's new
Oh,
game.
yeah.
That
What
game
was
looked
that game
kinda
called?
tight. I don't
But
know.
yeah, it's gonna be cool. Then we got. That's about it. That's about all the big games we know so far. Besides like Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be dope.
Hype for that one.
I'm hyped
I have a
for
feeling
that.
we might see GTA
Six?
at the end
Yeah.
of the year.
You're absolutely insane, dude. That game's not coming out.
I have a feeling we might.
You're
Just have
crazy.
a feeling.
Let's put this on the record right now.
I have a feeling we're gonna see GTA 6 this year.
Okay.
End of the year though. If we do, it'll
Our
be at the
very-
end of the year, right before.
I have a feeling we'll see gameplay for GTA 6 this year. I don't think we'll actually get our hands on
No.
GTA 6 until next year.
I'm just trying to think back on how early we saw GTA 5 stuff before it came out.
It's hard to remember because that was 40 years ago.
It's been 84 years.
I was but a wee lad.
I wasn't
No,
even
but
born.
It
when
really
they-
has been a long time. I was working in Texas City. It was like 2013 or some shit.
Yeah, it was
whatever.
2013.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
10 years, Rockstar.
I bought it originally on the Xbox 360, dude.
I bought it on the Xbox 360, the PS4, and fucking PC.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Rockstar.
Same.
Yeah, that's some nutso stuff, dude. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so it was fun talking about all that. Let's go into the hot releases this week, and guess what? There are none. I looked. I tried to feel it. There's nothing. There's like 3 games coming out this week, this upcoming week, and none of them matter. They were like indie games, like
Mobile.
some of them mobile even, and it's just not even worth talking about. So we are going to jump over into the trivia, or like the quiz. Did either of you guys get anything?
No, I thought you would just use the one you were going to use last time, so I was like, okay, we'll just
So
do that.
I had 2 here.
That's what I was
but
banking on as well.
but I'm only going to use one because I don't even have an idea of what I was trying to say with the second one. I just got to stop doing the trivia. You know, like I got to stop. So I'll do better next time. But anyway, so the first one, and I think it's a pretty good one. Okay, the original Grand Theft Auto. What was the original name that they were going to have for Grand Theft Auto?
Fuck, I knew this.
Steely Wheelie Automobile.
Wait, is this a multiple choice?
It is a multiple choice if you guys don't want to go for the.
Oh man, I
guess.
knew this at one point.
What about you, Bray? You want? What do you guys
It's
want?
not Steely Wheelie Automobile.
Oh no.
Okay.
might be.
All right. The original name for Grand Theft Auto, it wasn't like a totally different game. It's just a different name they had for
Completely different name. I'm talking about the original Grand Theft Auto, like the top down,
Like the first, it had a different name before Grand Theft Auto.
Auto. Was it another crime? Was it grand larceny?
Grand Larson.
Was it
God damn.
I'm gonna give you guys one more shot.
Okay. Well, hold on. Brent's
Hold on,
been
hold
taking
on,
all the
hold on,
guesses.
hold on.
No. Okay,
Oh.
I'm giving Brent one more shot. Devin, you get one shot.
I'm thinking because I
He
did.
seems so.
No, I had seen this a long time ago, but I don't remember. Oh, fuck. I can't remember. I
was it
don't even have anything that's gonna be close. It was different.
911 crime simulator?
I don't.
No. Okay, so the game was originally slated to be called Race and Chase with an N. It wasn't even going to be called like anything to do
What
with
the fuck?
Grand Theft Auto. It was just going to be called Race and Chase.
Well, I'm glad they changed the name. That was
Yeah.
a terrible name.
Imagine if RNC, instead of GTA.
Race and Chase 5.
Raise- No, I was.
It would
looking-
never have took off the
I don't-
same way.
No, it
Even
wouldn't
if,
have.
even if I had a multiple choice on that, I wouldn't. No.
Yeah. So my multiple choice was going to be Grand Theft Artillery, Race and Chase, or Shoot and Drive with an N.
Shoot and drive. Oh God.
But, but that's it. Yeah, it was called Race and Chase. That's so funny.
Man, that's wild.
Anyways, so remember, guys, you've been listening to GameSpeak Podcast, courtesy of GameSpeakPodcast.com. The show posts for free every Wednesday on all podcast platforms, but you can watch it live before anyone else on twitch.tv/GameSpeak Podcast every Monday evening at 7:50 p.m. CST. Be sure to join us and the rest of the GameSpeak community at dsc.gg/GameSpeak Podcast. Check out our other video content on YouTube, and if you want to stay up to date with your boys, you can find me on Twitter at the handle AlJafferJamel. Brent at Brent has one. That's the number 1. And Devin at Devondrius. And it's Devondrius?
Devondrius. No.
Devondrius.
Yeah, wait. All this time you've been saying it right, and now you're gonna go back on and second guessing it. Because for the first year I was part of the podcast, you said it wrong, and then for the last year you've been doing it.
Devondrius.
Devondrius. Don't overthink it.
Devondrius. And check out the GameSpeak Podcast Instagram. Until next time, listeners.
Later.